Yeah, but the thing is, Mari, like I was saying, I knew I was never going to be as good as Dean Z. So that's when I decided, you know what? Just pack it up, man. Just give it up.
What do you?
Because you're never going to be as good as Dean, you know?
You're
And I
not.
knew I knew I'd never have that look that Dean Z had, you know?
You're never gonna have
So I
that.
packed it up, man.
Packed it up.
Because I was at that tent, you know, across from Graceland on Elvis Presley Boulevard.
Yeah.
I mean, this was back in like the early 2000s. I saw Dean Z up there, man. He was just a kid. So I packed it up, man. I packed up my jumpsuit. I put it away.
You put your big boy panties on left?
You're damn right, Mari. You're damn right.
Your big boy panties over here. Put on your big girl panties. Good morning, everyone.
Are we on?
We are on. Well, yeah, we are on, and you're busy blabbering about Dean Z.
Man.
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
How's life?
How's Sunday morning or Sunday night for some of you who are across the globe?
I was just outside.
Yeah.
I was on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yep, on a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing Lord that I was stoned. Anyways, just a little Johnny Cash, that's all. Just a little Johnny Cash.
Good morning, Laura. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Laura.
It is morning, right?
It's morning. At least here in Illinois, it's morning, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, Lacey.
Good morning, Lacey. How are you doing today?
Good morning. And Luke, if you're there.
And Luke, and whoever's there. And for those who are not here, Good morning. I'm sure you'll be watching this. I do want to mention that if we do any anything related to show and tell, I am going to be putting in timestamps in the description for those who are interested in just looking at those items. I think I find it easier for people to watch the live, especially if it's like 2 hours long. I don't want to sit there and drag it out.
Yeah, so if you go into the comment section.
You go into the comment section underneath the video or above it, there's a description.
Yeah.
If you click on more, it'll show the timestamps. And I've been doing it with the last
if there's just a certain part of the live that you want to rewatch, just look into the timestamps and it'll say.
That's what I'm explaining.
I know, I'm sometimes
he just goes over me and I'm saying the same thing.
Well,
can I wait till I'm done and then you can go in there and say it?
It wasn't quite,
I was still talking and you're like, yeah, just go. I'm like,
this is a co-host situation, Mari.
We're not Regis and what's the name? Kelly. I'm starting to sound like Kelly the annoying one.
No, you're not Kelly. You're Kathy Lee.
Well, she was annoying too.
You're Kathy Lee.
I don't want to be the annoying one.
I am Regis, actually.
Well, anyways. Now that's annoying. Go ahead, Adam. Once we're done with the show and tell, go ahead.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead. Tell everybody where to find the comment, where to find the description.
Yeah, in the comments. They're highlighted in blue, aren't they?
Yeah.
And just click on the whatever interests you in there, and it'll take you right to that part of the video. As
soon as we get into that video. Yeah. I find it helpful. I did that for the past 2 videos. So if you guys go back, I do it after the video. I try to hurry up and do it after the video.
She has to rewatch the entire live.
Because I have to watch
and then she puts in like, Adam shows, a Donny Osmond doll. Or,
something.
Adam acts like a fool and puts his face right next to the camera. Stuff like that.
So it takes time. So be patient with me. For those who are watching, if you're planning to watch this later on, just, give me a few minutes afterwards so I can go back and redo it's kind of hard. It's very time consuming, but I think it's helpful for the viewers. And I want you guys to enjoy the live too, especially if you don't want to go through the whole thing again.
I mean, sometimes these lives are like 2 hours long, right?
Yep. Good morning, everyone. Laura, I see Laura in the house. Lacey.
Good morning, Laura.
Michelle, Jennifer, William, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, where's your honey bun? Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, everybody.
William.
It's so good to see you guys. It's Sunday. Well, I don't know if it's Sunday here, but it might be Monday morning or Monday.
It's Sunday morning. Else. It's coming down, though, man. Sunday morning is coming down.
It's coming down. How's everybody good? What's any plans for today? Again. I'm always trying to fix my shirt on Sundays. What's going on every time on Sundays?
Mark, this is a regular shirt.
I know, and I'm like,
Just a
I
regular
just
old
feel like
shirt.
it's riding me.
Well, truth be known, this is actually my shirt.
Yeah, this is his shirt.
You know, I picked this up at the Goodwill a few years back.
He doesn't wear shirts, and most of the shirts that I grab from him are ones that he doesn't. And then he's like, "Where was that shirt at?"
I'm not like, okay, I like Led Zeppelin, sure, but I'm not the type of guy that's going to go out and buy a Led Zeppelin shirt. You know what I mean? But I was at the Goodwill and I saw this shirt and I'm like, I think I'm going to like the way this shirt fits. And, you know, Led Zeppelin's not bad. So I bought the shirt and now she wears it all the time. So,
and I like it.
Yeah.
I like how it's two-tone
Yeah.
sleeves.
Very nice.
Sunday afternoon had beautiful weather. Nice, Michelle. Hopefully. I'm walking Samsung with my friends Cindy and Dave. Well, hello, Cindy and Dave. Well, I don't know if they can hear us, but
yeah.
Nice to see everyone. So how did you guys like the for those who joined or seen the show afterwards? Well, we call it our little show, but who enjoyed the retro life? Did it was that a hit or miss? What do you think it was?
I think it was a hit.
Do you think it was a hit or miss?
Yeah, sometimes you got to change the atmosphere a little bit. You know what I mean?
I know we were acting a little crazy that day. I think we were a little crazy. My hair, it's funny. I was telling Adam that I took a shower afterwards. It took me like 3 or 4 tries with shampoo to get all that hairspray out.
Yeah. I guess I did have a wig on, didn't I?
You had the wig on.
I forgot about that. I feel kind of comfortable in a wig, you know? Because I could have the kind of hair that I've always wanted.
I don't know how we did that in school. I don't know how I did that in school. And I'm like, all that hairspray, I could not take it off. I was so mad. I'm like, all this hairspray.
It's a lot of hairspray. You know what I'm thinking though? It's kind of like women can buy wigs and wear wigs, and that's just like that's a normal thing, right? Yeah. Like Dolly Parton. You never see Dolly Parton's like actual hair. Every day she puts on a different wig, right?
That's true.
Why don't we normalize that for men? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, I wasn't born with a nice widow's peak or anything. I got a big old forehead. You know
I want to get a beehive.
So, I mean, what if I could just wear an awesome wig every day? Yeah, and you can have your beehive.
I want to do the 60s beehive.
You know?
I don't think I can rock it, ladies. I don't think so. But it's always the first try for everything. Right? The beehive?
Hey, rock it out, man.
How about if you get a good Elvis wig? But I don't want a Priscilla beehive. I want a beehive, but I don't want to be Priscilla and
if I get a good enough Elvis wig,
yeah.
I mean, and if it looks like
really good,
like good,
but the 68 comeback,
yeah, like 68 comeback hair, and it really looks like real hair. I'll wear that. I'll wear that damn thing all the time, man. Are you kidding me? You'll never see me wear a hat again, man. Are you kidding me?
There's nothing wrong with this hair. You say that all the time. I like your hair.
Yeah, but you can't do an Elvis style on my head.
Yeah, but you
need a nice little widow's peak. You got to have a little bit going there. You know what I mean? Here, it can't go this way. It's got to go this way. You know what I mean? Come on, Maury. I tried.
Yeah, he's always complaining about his hair, but nah, it's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what's everybody drinking? Anybody drinking? Cheers. What do I have? My ginger ale today.
Yeah, and I got a shake, rattle, and roll Elvis cup.
Yeah, that's a cool mug. Like the colors.
I always try to grab a different mug out of the cabinet, you know?
Yeah, I know. I did. You're rocking it. Listening to Mary in the Morning. I was listening. Oh, really?
I love Mary in the Morning.
Yeah. I should have been Marty William, but they just, I think Elvis just left the Y in there.
Oh, you think so? Nothing's quite as pretty as Maury in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Hi, Annie. How are you doing? I'm sorry I'm late joining in. No, we're a little. We decided to go in a little bit late because I noticed that last week everybody was sleeping in, and for today was one of those days.
And it was
Adam and I were like,
up today, man.
It's rough. I told him we might change this live hour.
I usually wait. I mean, honestly,
it might not start at 8:30 anymore. It's getting a little rough.
But I mean, I usually wake up at like 5 a.m. But the problem with that is when you wake up at 5 a.m., by noon, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
well, whatever.
And then you worked yesterday, so you're tired. You have to. Love the mugs. Just drinking water here. Well, that's good for you.
Water.
You drink more
Agua.
water.
Yeah.
Agua. You guys thought I'm glad you guys thought the retro show was okay or good. We were like, we gotta try something different. We gotta show stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, we have so many things in the collection. It'd be nice to show once in a while.
I think we're gonna try to make like a Memphis playlist of songs that we can play during this live.
Yeah.
During our like Elvis type live. You
Yeah.
know?
Because we did it for our retro. We were testing it out.
Yeah.
And so what happened with that? Did we ever hear back from?
It worked out. We didn't have any kind of like copyright strikes against us because all the songs that we played were
from the YouTube catalog.
YouTube catalog. But next time we're gonna have a better sound because I mean,
yeah, we were just testing.
We were just trying it out, and we were using Mari's phone.
Yeah, so
but next time we're gonna put it on a nice speaker, have some better sound.
So you guys could get a better quality. But I'm trying really hard to get music in here, and I thought, oh, okay, that's nice. So, but we could play. I think this one we could play a little bit of songs, but I only like them related. See, a lot of the songs that were found were from the 80s, which is good. But when we're doing a live like this, when it's Sunday and it's just related to the 50s, 60s, Elvis, more related.
Well, I figure we could get some like songs from the 50s. They're not going to let us play any Elvis.
Yeah.
But we could get some songs from the 50s. We can get some blues.
Yeah.
We can get some, cool songs that were recorded in Memphis, stuff like that.
Like Stax, yeah. So it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard.
There's a few like Jerry Lee songs that we can play.
No, from what the
like "Rockin' My Life Away."
Yeah,
they let you play that one, and then a few like live songs.
Yeah. So. See, these are the ones I had gotten so far, and
oh yeah, there's some good ones on there.
In 40 days,
there's some Stax songs on there.
I think we could play this one. But do you want to try the speaker?
I think the speaker's better sound over there.
Hold on, let me try this one. Let's see if you guys can hear it. But again, all these songs are unfortunately, we can only play the songs that we find on the YouTube library.
You just finished Sunday lunch. What was for lunch? You know what I'm eating? Look at this. This is pitiful, man. I'm eating one of these.
At least he's having breakfast. I like breakfast, but I'm really picky sometimes. It just depends. So, in the news, we were talking about Navarone has. Do you guys know? Obviously, Navarone is Lisa Marie's stepbrother, right? Is it stepbrother or half brother?
It's
half brother.
I guess they say half brother, but I'm not one of those. I don't believe in half brothers. I just believe in brother, sister.
Okay, so brother, right? Lisa Marie's brother, Navarone, has shared like 4 days ago. I think it was about 4 daes ago, where he tweet or is it still a thing?
He must tweet.
He must tweet or he posted something sharing a cute little picture of him and big sister Lisa Marie. And I know a lot of people are bashing him for saying why, now he's like sentimental, now he's talking nice about. But I'm thinking, doesn't everybody have the right to change? Or am I wrong? People make mistakes in life, and I think.
Can I comment?
Yeah, you can comment.
Well, all I can say is, man, I don't know if we're going to get any good comments because you just brought up Navarone. You know what I mean? I mean, there's not a lot of Navarone fans out there in the Elvis community. Anyways, it was a nice post that he made. I saw the post. And usually he doesn't have a lot of nice things to say about Lisa Marie, but that was a nice post.
Yeah.
And it was a photo that he posted of him when he was a little boy with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice, Sometimes you think back and you're like, you know what?
And
Yeah.
he said a lot of things in the post like he regret. There's like regret there. You can sense it. Again, I know everybody's gonna say, "Oh, that's a bunch of baloney and bunch of bull and all that." Okay, I get it, but you don't know the person how they feel, and if it's just I feel like this guy is being attacked a lot. Of course, now I hear that he's getting what was it, tattoos or something related to.
Oh, that he was going to get a tattoo of Priscilla and Elvis, the wedding photo.
The wedding photo.
And people are like, what? Like, what? He's getting a tattoo of his mother's, like, the next, her ex-husband or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hey, whatever.
But, I get it, you guys, that everybody's like, oh, he shouldn't. He has nothing related. He's nothing to Elvis. Oh, but who is? I'm not. Adam's not.
Oh, my God.
So are you telling someone
I'm not related to Elvis, man? What the heck am I doing?
So you have to be related, or you have to be somebody special to have somebody else's face. I mean, if that's his choice, who cares? It's a tattoo. I mean, obviously he has some type of respect for Elvis. I mean, what's wrong with that? Yeah, he's maybe, and what's so wrong wanting to be part of that? They're always like, well, he's not related. He wants the. Apparently, he wants part of Graceland, but is that happening? No, who cares? Right? It's Riley's. So, I mean, I just feel like this guy is being attacked a lot. He's got his own issues, lots of issues, right, with drugs and in the past and alcohol related, I'm sure. But everybody's allowed to make mistakes, and it doesn't matter what goes on in their lives. They're still related. Him and Lisa will always be related, so it's family.
I don't have any bad feeling. I know a lot of people hate this guy. I don't have any bad feelings towards this guy.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
I mean, he tells these stories about, like Lisa Marie. From his point of view, Lisa Marie was constantly like calling Priscilla all the time saying, hey, Navarone's doing this, Navarone's doing that. I just saw Navarone smoking pot in Central Park. You know what I mean? And Navarone's like, shit, man, I can't catch a break.
But it sounds like a sister and brother kind of thing. It's
you don't know
sister
what happened
and brothers. But even if that happened, that sounds like how sister and brothers were back in the day. I mean, shoot, you know how many times I told on my sister, and vice versa. How many times she told on me, and I'm like, I can't wait to beat her. But then it's your sister. At the end of the day, it's like, so these are kids, and like I said. People just need to get over what people do in life, And yeah.
Anywho. Remember when people used to say that? Anywho.
And and it doesn't help that he's related to Priscilla, so that even makes it worse. So it's like he's got an X on his back regardless.
Yeah.
Poor dude. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it looks like. Can't do anything right.
I got to bring something up, man.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
I did hear this on another channel, which is a fine channel. It's a fine channel. But I heard a comment from a person, and they said that Priscilla named Navarone after Elvis. Because if you look at Navarone's name, the name Aaron is in Navarone. Aron. If you look at the spelling of Navarone.
I gotta look at that. I'm slow.
Look at the spelling of Navarone.
I'm slow.
Okay? And I'm like, people are really like fetching far. You know what I mean? Because
what?
How do you spell Navarone?
It's Navavarone.
Yeah. So Aaron is in there. You see.
But that's Navarone. Like that's his.
Right, exactly. I mean, I just thought that was a little far-fetched. You know what I mean?
I don't know. What's everybody thinking now? Let's go back to. Let's see. Annie says life's too short to have grudges. I agree. Manly Stranger. Oh, good morning, Manly Stranger. Apparently, Nev is wanting to get a tat of Priscilla from her wedding to Elvis on his calf.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
I mean, I don't care.
I mean, okay, so it's his mother who he loves, and I mean, Elvis was cooler than his real dad, so he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna put
But
Elvis on there."
It says Michelle said that's too creepy for me to have him that type of tattoo. I kind of think it's. I mean, it's one thing to have Elvis, but a wedding picture.
Why?
Why a wedding picture?
Lots of people have the Elvis and Priscilla wedding tattoo.
They do?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Mary's manly surgery. I have no bad feelings for Nav. I would let him buy me a VIP ticket to Graceland.
I saw him at Graceland when we were at the guest house.
Yeah.
I kept seeing him during Lisa Marie's memorial, hanging out at, in the lobby. But
yeah. Michelle says to publicly say you're so glad your sister died is very wrong.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's wrong. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Did he say that?
He might have, but I mean.
But then again, I don't know what kind of
state.
I didn't see it either.
Did he say that on like Instagram or something?
Where did he say that, Michelle? Nav. Aaron. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I see that. That's crazy. I didn't even think that.
Yeah, I think that's,
And he said Lisa was 19 years older than Avro, and just looking out for him. At the time, he wouldn't see it that way. But now on reflection, he realizes she was. The thing is, Annie, I think that I agree with you. And the reason why I'm saying this, everyone, is because he was obviously a kid at that time. Like, and he says the same thing. But, right now, it looks like he's in a lot of regret. He's probably coming down from a lot of things, too. I've heard he's going into rehab and he's trying to get his life situated. So
he's looking back. He's looking back and reflecting on.
You're under the influence. You're gonna say a lot of crap. Who doesn't do that when they're high or on drugs, intoxicated? Who doesn't talk bad about their family member, especially when you're not getting what you want? Who's to say that this is what was going on with him? I'm sure he was fighting a lot of things. Nobody's perfect. Right? Especially when you're under the influence. Look at Elvis. I hate to say that, but nobody's perfect. And we still love Elvis.
Elvis was pretty close, man. Pretty close.
But he's forgiven, right? He wasn't a perfect guy.
I gotta forgive Elvis.
You say he was perfect, but he wasn't.
I'm just saying, in my eyes, Mari, in my eyes.
Maybe on the entertainer side, I guess.
He was a perfect entertainer. Yes, that is true.
All right. Did you get the converter I sent on Tuesday?
No, we didn't get it yet.
We have not gotten anything yet.
Well, the thing is,
oh gosh,
we don't get home delivery, so we have to go to the post office to pick it up.
Yeah,
and we check them. We always check the post office, but yeah, it hasn't come yet. We'll let you know as soon as it does.
Yes, he did. What did he say, Michelle? He did on Twitter platform and on YouTube channel. Yeah, it's sad. The only reason I felt bad for the dude is it's too late. I think all this regret stuff is just, but again, he's got to live with it, right? So you gotta.
It can't be easy being the unfamous little brother. You know what I mean? It cannot be easy. Everybody adores your older sibling. They worship your older sibling, right? And you're just nobody. You know what I mean? And maybe that's kind of rough. And
that's probably what was eating him for a lot of years, right? Because Lisa was always under the spotlight, and you're over here like you're the I hate to say it, but the bastard, right? What are you? You're nothing. You're nothing related to Elvis. I would hate to be in his shoes. That's a sad thing to do. But I'm sure he loved his sister. I mean, like I said, he's now regretting things, but yeah, it's too little too late to make amends. I agree. That's what I think. I feel sorry for, like I said, I don't have nothing against him. He said what he said. It wasn't a good thing, obviously, but now he looks like he's trying to make amends, and that's all you can do. I mean, that's on him, right?
Yeah.
That might have what adversely affected by all the Scientology. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Scientology, man. That's a wild little cult,
or whatever you want to call it. I know they say it's just it's a religion.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Very.
Scientology. That L. Ron Hubbard, he was a wild guy, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people feel like Priscilla pushed Lisa into this cult, which was Scientology. And it's like, I mean, Priscilla got sucked into that herself. So I mean, she gets sucked into it. She falls for the thing, and then now she's in it. So of course, oh, my daughter should be in it too, So what do you expect? It's not like she just put her in it and she wasn't in it. She thought it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Look at what it did for Tom Cruise. I liked when he was jumping on the couch on Oprah.
Yeah. He talks about the Scientology, like that's a factor in this. There's a lot of stars that are in this crap. Sorry to say that. Nobody talks about or questions their parenting skills for them. But it's only on Priscilla that I hear a lot. Tom Cruise is in it. Do we hear anything about his daughter? Do we hear anything about his daughter?
Surrey? Is it Surrey?
Yeah,
Cruise?
is it Surrey or Siri or Siri or whatever? Surrey.
That,
Nobody talks about these other kids, right? So only about Lisa, how it affected her. I think some kids are just going to be rebels. Can we just agree on that? You don't have to be in Scientology to rebel against your parents. I'm sorry, you guys.
I think she was
That's
always
ridiculous.
kind of a rebel.
Everybody's like, oh, the Scientology did this. Are you serious? So kids nowadays that rob cars and go to juvie and all that, they were in Scientology? Like that? That's why you rebel?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I hear all these blames on Scientology, but let's face it, you guys, you're going to do what you want to do. It's crazy. I think that's ridiculous to blame something all on one thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think Lisa was a rebel because of Scientology. I think that's just something she wanted to do.
Oh, it was John Travolta who introduced Priscilla into it.
Yeah. Okay, so John has a lot of kids. We don't hear anything bad about his daughter.
John seems like a pretty cool, nice guy. You know what I mean? And he's like, hey.
But his daughter's in acting now. You know that. His daughter's acting now. Yeah. Do we hear anything bad about her? Does she go and start doing crazy stuff? Like, no. As I said, everybody does their own thing. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to get bashed for the Scientology bit, but I don't care. I go behind the psychology part of it. I think people do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And being a rebel has nothing to do with that crap. It's actually the opposite. Scientology wouldn't have you go and rebel against and do drugs and all that. Unless I'm wrong. Are they having John Travolta do drugs and all that and drink? And
I saw some recent photos of John Travolta at every year they have like a tribute for Johnny Ramone and Johnny Ramone's wife. She puts on this thing. I think it's at this actual cemetery.
Yeah.
Where Johnny Ramone has like the coolest headstone you've ever seen. It's like the top of his body and he's playing,
yeah.
It's really cool. But I know John Travolta was really close with Johnny Ramone and his wife. And Lisa Marie was friends with Johnny Ramone and his wife. So you always see these photos of them, Lisa Marie and John Travolta and Johnny Ramone. And Johnny Ramone actually had a room in his house that was all Elvis. He had an entire Elvis room. So, but John Travolta. He still seems like a pretty cool guy, even though he's still in Scientology. Flying himself all over the place in his,
Yeah.
I don't even think it's a jet. I think it's just a regular airplane.
We got it. So, what made me that might have been adversely affected by all the Scientology. That's what made me Stranger Things, the Scientology. Like I said, I everybody's to one on their own with that one.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of things that go into that cult, and I'm sure there's a lot of brainwashing in there.
Did you ever watch the documentary that
With Remy?
Leah Remy?
Yeah.
Right? She loves King of Queens, which I think King of Queens is a great show.
Yeah, and I follow Leah Remy, so
and she was a Scientologist.
So she was, and I watched her document, and everything she said doesn't there's so much going into that. It had nothing to do with, obviously, everybody's have different experiences, right? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hers was nothing like Navarrone's and Lisa's.
They have some really weird
it's
things that they do in that.
They have to do, yeah. Adam, hats off to you for calling out that horrid Priscilla hater the other day. Which horrid?
Oh, well, you want to refresh my memory? Was it someone said something?
I got upset with Adam.
She got upset with me.
Because, let me tell you guys.
She got upset, yeah.
AM Vintage is Adam, and Mari. And I do not like hate. I don't like any bad comments. And Adam, especially when it comes to Priscilla too, I'm not into that crap. I'm sorry. So Adam happened to go on somebody's page and watch the video and would say what you said.
I don't remember what I said. I said something about...
I'm so mad. I was fired.
I told somebody they need to get over it because they're just trying to...
They're Priscilla
pick little things to hate on Priscilla about,
okay.
You know?
And I told him, no. I'm not here nor there with Priscilla. And I told him if he's going to do any comments like that, he needs to go on his own personal Adam Holbrook or whatever, because it's not affiliated with AM Vintage.
Well, one of the
you got people coming on.
I wasn't saying anything bad about the page, but one of the pages that I'm
sorry.
I don't know what. Okay, one of the pages that I was watching was Elvis the man, I think it's called, but they were saying that Priscilla was laughing at Elvis in front of other people because I don't know. I didn't believe the story. I thought it was.
I didn't believe it at all. Fired. I'm like, are you serious?
I don't think Priscilla would make fun of Elvis in front of other people and laugh at him and be like, aha, look at Elvis, look at Elvis. I don't believe that at all. I think that's ridiculous. Anyways, but
yeah, no. So I told him not to be doing that ever again.
She got mad. She's like, use your own personal.
When it comes to anything related to Priscilla, I don't want AM Vintage responding to anybody's comments, especially when it comes to Priscilla, because that's not me, and that's not me. And we're being looked at as AM Vintage.
Mari wasn't very happy when she found out that I commented.
I was about to delete it, and I was about to go and go off.
You see how serious she is.
I'm very serious.
Look at me. I'm not very. Look at.
I'm sorry.
I'm just a lighthearted guy. You know what I mean?
I'm very lighthearted, but I don't like to be affiliated with hate comments or with
hate.
But it's on your part, because you can't stand when people talk bad about Priscilla and vice versa. They can't stand when we talk nice about.
I understand.
I don't want any,
that people don't like Priscilla, but it's like, and they're starting to like.
They're starting
let's
to
just make up stuff. You know what I mean?
No, but they look at him.
If they can't, hey, look, these people, you know what I mean? They got a job to do, but if they can't find out anything, they make it up. Okay. Anyways, back to the show.
Yeah, back to the show already. I wish I could find that comment so I could show everybody or let everybody know.
But the thing is about stuff like that, Mari. I don't pay attention to rumors. I don't pay attention to Priscilla said this, said that, and I don't read those comments because I think they're all junk.
Really?
Yeah. But I was
never again.
I was laid up here. I was laid up here the other night in the bed doing my YouTube,
Yeah.
And I saw so many comments. Priscilla said this. Priscilla did this. So many comments. So I'm going to say this.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I ain't going to say nothing.
Don't say it.
Anyways,
Then we're going back to
Ooh.
Jennifer. Have you guys seen Jerry Lee's monument? Not yet.
No.
I have not.
Oh
seen
yeah, I
it.
have seen the monument.
Oh, what, online?
I've seen photos.
Photos,
We've seen photos of the
but
monument.
not like in person.
No, we have not been to it.
Yeah, be nice though to go. Good morning, Michelle. So you go. Well, I should say good night, Michelle. Lacey, love King of Queens. Yes, Laura. We're like backed up, you guys. Let's see. I'm asking. Oh no, the Michelle. Priscilla started the only Elvis museum which has not shut down. No one can ever change that. Manly stranger, there are people who will disagree with you. A lot of people that's going to disagree with you.
Well,
right? And see, like you guys say, I don't like Priscilla. I've been saying this sound like a record. I don't like her, like, because I don't know her. But I will say this: Priscilla was a big part of starting that museum. Yes, I think she was a part of it. A lot of people would say no, whatever. But she was good at marketing, right? I'm sure everybody was using her and she was using them. As should anybody trying to make money, right? That's how I look at it. I think Priscilla did right, and I think they did right by having her start that up. Adam, it was the horror channel with the photos. You already said that, right?
Oh, what was it?
About the
Elvis photos.
Elvis photos.
It was Elvis photos.
Some channels,
so I guess I might have commented on 2 channels.
Yeah. Some channels I found is all they do spew hate on her. I can't stand it. There's a lot of channels out there, and they're going to tell you the same. I mean, more power to them. Like I said, they're free to do what they want to do. But why waste your breath on hate?
I promise you, this is like.
But it's not hate, according to people. It's not hate. It's just spilling facts about what people do. And
Mari's fairly new to like the Elvis community. Okay, like.
But I'm neutral when it comes to like.
What the thing is
you don't have to like.
Back in the day, I'm just telling. I'm sure like Lacey and Luke, they'll agree with me probably. Back in like the day, there was all this Priscilla hate. It wasn't like that at all. I mean, you didn't. I never heard so many people hating on Priscilla.
You don't have to hate somebody to not like them, right?
People used to be.
You
cool
just don't have
to.
If you don't like somebody, that's okay, but you don't have to hate. I mean, hate is very strong. But a lot of people say that what they're doing on other channels is they've corrected me before. It's not hate. It's just talking facts. But I'm thinking, what facts? Is it coming from Elvis himself? What facts? And they swear there's documents, but everything you're reading the documents on is on the line. So I mean, it has nothing to do with Elvis.
This is the midnight special. Who's doing this? Big Joe Turner? Who is that?
I think it's hope they're not giving suggestions. Okay, good.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Big Joe Turner. Okay. Yeah. Michelle left alone. 12:30 p.m. You should be in bed. Are you in your PJs?
It's not too late. 12:30.
It says I stopped.
Wait, 12:30 p.m. or a.m.
It's morning. It's late morning night. Manly Stranger said I stopped commenting on the photos channel. He is not interested in Elvis facts.
Well, we can't make a comment
on Elvis facts.
I mean,
I don't watch
on the photos channel.
Yeah,
no
I'm not
comment.
watching any channel. I stopped.
Well, I don't want to
channels.
say anything, negative about, but I respect your comment.
Well, you're about to say something, right? We're open. You're open to your opinion, right? Just like I'm open to mine, you're open to yours. Everybody's open to theirs.
I feel like I could. You know what? We could AM Vintage. We could put out tons of content every day if we just wanted to just make up stuff out of the blue. Like if I just wanted to just make crap up every day, I could just put tons of content out. But I gotta live in reality and just put out just as stuff happens,
But you also have to learn to live with yourself. If you're going out there and talking bad about somebody, you better hope that crap does not come back to you. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. You're gonna spill bad stuff about people. It's never a good thing to hate someone for no reason. Oh, but then there's reasons, right? I'm sure there's reasons to hate somebody.
Man, that was really good. That was Big Joe Turner doing Midnight Special. I love that song.
There's
Midnight
just no
Special.
need to be vindicative and nasty to anyone. That's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have an opinion, but I don't think you should. That's what opinions are. It's just what you think. That doesn't mean they're true. They're facts.
Yeah.
So why not let those people, like I said, they're welcome to talk about anything they want on their channels or anybody for that matter.
I saw an interview with somebody. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
But the guy that was interviewing the dude, he's like, you said that you won't say anything negative about anybody, like in an interview. He's like, no. He's like, look. He's like, I had a heart attack like a year ago, and he's like, life is too short. He's like, if you want to ask me about all the people that I love and all the things that I love, I'll just name tons of stuff and I'll tell you everything. He's like, but I'm not going to waste my time in my life talking about stuff that I hate and like that. It's like that's just a whole waste of time.
That's what people like, though. People like hate. People like gossip. People like bad things, and I think that's just the way the world is now. That's what they're consumed with. They want to see somebody. I hate to say that. They want to see, and in this case, Priscilla is being still attacked in the media with everything, right?
It reminds me of, when I was a kid in our neighborhood, there was always this old lady that she was famous for always peeking out the window because she always wanted to know what was going on in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She loved the gossip, So people love gossip.
I do like Manly Stranger. Said Elvis never talked bad about anyone in public.
No, he didn't.
It is sad his fans do about people he loved, right? But that's the thing. And again, we're not going to go into who says what, on here on YouTube or whatever. But that's a lot of people need to realize that Elvis loved Priscilla. I mean, you had to have love. I mean, you ain't going to just marry her. I know they said that it was all because of Colonel Parker and he was forced. And Elvis was never, I don't think Elvis would keep her around for all that freaking time. There's so many women he could have had married.
Yeah, he was forced. They didn't show the footage, the real footage, but the Colonel actually had a weapon. And if you look at the real footage of the wedding,
we're gonna reenact
the
it.
Colonel's standing next to Elvis and he's got a weapon and he's like,
it's like, Priscilla,
you do it, Elvis. Elvis.
All right, Priscilla, you're gonna marry me. Oh wait, I thought we were.
But they cut that out. But if you find like the real footage, Colonel, he's got the weapon and he's telling it like, say yes, Elvis. I do. And then Elvis says I do. But they don't show that in the real footage,
He didn't do it after they divorced. And yeah, Priscilla probably suckered him in and probably suckered some money off of him. But I mean, isn't that all marriages do in Hollywood? I mean, she's not the only freaking woman. I'm just saying.
What else? Okay.
Who doesn't get divorced in Hollywood and get money from the person and drive them out?
Hey, what else can AM Vintage talk about today?
Yeah.
Right?
Or do we want to still gossip about
what else? Oh,
gossip?
Well, Lacey mentioned, I read it a few minutes ago and I just totally forgot. It's the 42nd anniversary of Graceland? Yeah, 42nd anniversary of Graceland opening to the public, which is wild, And that number 42 always gets me.
I don't think this is part of it.
When I think I'm 44 years old now. Mm-hmm. You forget your age once you hit 40, I think. But when I was about to turn 42, I was like, that was a big thing. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be the age that Elvis was when he passed away. And then I turned 43 and I'm like, oh my God, I'm older than Elvis was,
Yep.
So that's just crazy. It's hard to imagine. It's in my mind, I'm like, God, I'm older than Elvis ever lived to be. Mm. It's crazy.
What did I say? Jennifer, in y'all's record collection, do y'all collect the white promotional label for radio play only?
Yeah, we have some of those. but they're all mixed in with the regular albums, so they're kind of hard to find.
Lacey said that's right, Adam. It's about views, and the more salacious, the more views and comments. Sadly, yeah. I mean, I'm sure our life. You know, it's sad. Our life is about positive things going on in life,
Yeah.
and anything related to Elvis world, regardless if it's Priscilla, Navarro, whoever, right? And we get the lowest views. I'm sure we do, but
Yeah.
to me, it's like it's not about the numbers. It's about the quality and how you feel about yourself, right? Like,
Plus,
I don't want to be AM Vintage. AM Vintage does not want to be remembered as talking bad about
no,
anybody.
we don't have a lot of gossip to spread. But do these other channels have things like this where like the host can throw their own head and catch it?
Are you serious?
Does any other YouTube channel do this?
I
Oh, I caught it.
don't.
Look. Oh my
But
God.
that's not what we're trying to. You're not trying.
We got gimmicks and we got all kinds of cool, crazy things. We got gadgets. We got special appearances. You know what I mean? But yeah, we don't have too much gossip. You know?
That's the thing. We don't have gossip, and I guess that's probably why people don't bother to tune in. But like I said, we enjoy what we do. We enjoy showing our collection and sharing it with you guys, and anything in the world that's positive.
Yeah.
God knows, especially having this background of psychology, it's important to not have so much negativity,
Yeah.
because that can affect you in one way or more in some situations.
Hey, I just want to tell the viewers real quick. I hate to change the subject, but you know what you guys got to do? I used to do a really good impersonation of a T-Rex.
Oh gosh.
You know, the dinosaur, the T-Rex. I do a great impersonation of a T-Rex. So you need to go on our channel and you need to go to our videos and look at like the first 5 videos, which have nothing to do with AM Vintage, and you'll see my T-Rex impersonation. It's priceless. So, anyways, back on the subject now.
Yeah. Laura says, Michelle says you should always be kind. Right, you should, Michelle. That's so true. Laura says I'm pretty new to Elvis fandom. I watch a lot of different EP channels, even though I don't always agree. I like to hear the different opinions. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're welcome. As I said,
sure.
in our channel, we welcome negative stuff too. It's because it's if it might not even be negative to you, or it might be not negative to us. Like, their opinions, and it doesn't matter. We should be able to agree and disagree, right? That's how I feel.
And you know what? It is good to hear different point. You know, to hear someone that feels this way and then someone that feels a totally different way, and then you make your own decision. You know,
Adam and I don't ever. A lot of times we don't agree, but we're still together. I mean, that's okay. It's important that you have to have that balance. Excuse me. You can't always agree on everything. That's crazy. Millie said, Lacey said, I think these channels that talk negative know exactly what and why they're doing, because more views and more comments to probably generate revenue for them.
Yeah,
I'm sure. And Adam and I told him maybe we should just sit here and start bashing people.
yeah.
And we'll probably get, but I'm like, what are we going to get afterwards?
What if we
I'm looking at the long-term thing.
What if we do a thing on our live where like we get into like arguments? Like I'm like, oh, Mari, you made me runny eggs, man. What did I tell you about runny eggs? You got to cook those up better, Mari. Come on.
Do you know he does that at the grocery store or walking around or anywhere?
When
He'll say it.
we're in the, yeah.
He'll say that.
I'll be like, next time, please don't make me runny eggs. She gets so mad when I do that in the grocery store.
He did that when we were standing in line, and I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
People probably think I can't cook. And I'm like, that's so wrong.
There's this crazy tap dancing Elvis fan named Jessica White. from the whites of West Virginia, which are this crazy hillbilly family. But yeah, I heard him say that once, but he was actually going to do some violent stuff because of his runny eggs. I wasn't getting crazy.
Oh, that's just, do you ever watch the channel? What is it? Cheap or Beat Up Elvis Vinyl? It is a great channel. Host is hilarious. Did you ever watch that one? I don't think so.
No, I'm gonna check. I'll check that out. But I did just find a channel, and I don't know what it's called. And it's this guy that makes his own Sun records.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how he does it, but he uses like some kind of PVC for the album, for the plastic.
Yeah.
And it looks just like an original Sun record. He makes his own records.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Are we caught up with these comments, Mari?
I think we're caught up because I'm like, I got something in my arm. I keep messing with it.
I see you keep doing that.
Keep messing with it.
I think she got bit by a spider.
I got bit by a spider,
yeah.
and I keep messing. I shouldn't mess with it, you guys, messing. But it's just...
You need to put a Band-Aid on that.
It's starting to bother me. It itches, and then I'm like prone to like mess with it. Yeah, Adam has a lot of jokes.
When I find out what that channel is, Lacey, I'll send you a link because it's a really cool channel. I mean, this guy, he makes. I mean, somebody told him like you should put some of these in a thrift store and people will think they're finding original. He's like, I don't think that's a good idea.
But Lacey, it's not a brown recluse bite.
I don't
know.
I got bit by one of those brown recluses when I was a kid. Put me in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days.
Well, I'm still here, so I'm assuming it's not. Because this was like 2 days ago, Lacey. Lacey. I'm thinking about Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa's coming to mind, huh?
Anybody ever call you the wrong name and you just go with it?
Yes.
I've done that before. People would be like, I think people would call me Aaron instead of Adam. I'd just be like, yep, whatever you need, But come here, Aaron. I'm like, yeah, here I come.
Yeah, somebody's called me lots of names. So I just go with it.
Just go with it.
Maria.
It's good. It's fun to be. You're somebody else.
Maria.
Yeah, Maria. Oh,
That's
yeah.
not my name.
Yeah.
That's not my name. They call me. What is it? We gotta get. What they
That's
call
not
me?
my name. Is that the song?
That's
isn't it?
right?
Is
That's
that like
not
a newer?
my name.
Is that a newer song?
That's a newer song. You guys.
But you know what?
They call me something. Let me look it up the lyrics.
I'm not big on a lot of the new.
But that one is funny.
That's catchy.
That's catchy. That's not my name.
That's not my name. Yeah, that's right. Get it right.
No, I hate when they do that. Ting tings, right? That's not my name, right?
It's a good song. You can't play it. I mean, we'll get that copyright strike.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name.
They call her everything but what she's supposed to be called, right?
They call me, but I'm not a riot. Mary Jo Lisa. That's a cute name, Mary Jo Lisa.
Mary Jo Lisa? As one name?
Yeah, Mary Jo Lisa.
Sure.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, this is Mary Jo Lisa. And I just brought her by, so.
Like, hello, my name is, what, give me another name.
Barbara Ann.
Oh, gosh, Barbara Ann.
Yeah.
My name is Barbara Ann.
This is Barbara Ann,
I can't do that one. I can't.
She's a rocking and a rolling, Anyway.
What the? I'll never.
Jen.
I can never remember anyone's name, so I use you a lot. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
But see, how would that sound if I just call everybody you on this channel? Would you know I'm talking? Would you know I'm talking directly to you?
That's hard when you can't, Yeah, it's hard to do on a live.
I have family members who call me Jen.
Jen.
Yeah. That's cute. You probably don't like that, huh, Jennifer? I used to sing That's Not My Name when the kids used to call out, Mom. That's not my name. Oh gosh. I'm named for the country singer Lacey J. Dalton, but my middle name spelled
J-A-E.
J. Oh, J.
Lacey J. Dalton. What was her hit?
Wow.
What was it? One of her big. Let me see. I gotta look this up.
I got Jennifer's. I got used to it. Well, I know I was trying to
Lacey
call
J.
you Jenny
Dalton.
from the block the other time. Remember? And you're probably like, "That's not my name."
But she was like an '80s country. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Lacey J. Dalton.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
By the titles of the songs, I can't recognize any of these songs, but I'm sure if I heard them, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know that one. I know that one."
Yeah. Kathy's not in the house today, huh?
16th
We're
Avenue.
missing Kathy.
Let me look up the lyrics.
I know she's getting ready for her trip. Is she go? I don't know if she was going this next week coming up. No, she's coming. She's gonna be going up to. And I think we are getting close to going to Graceland. Hopefully, before the end of this month, we're planning to go. It'll probably just be me and Adam. The kiddos and the kiddos' vacation will be in July.
Yeah. I think I know that song, 16th Avenue. She's got like kind of a raspy voice, that Lacey J. Dalton.
You like it?
Yeah, sorry. No.
We're talking about going to Graceland.
Yeah, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee.
Here we go.
The Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar.
It's going to be exciting. Right. It's going to be fun because I can't wait to put everybody who wants their name on the wall. That's going to be exciting to see. Cool. Keith, I know if Keith's watching, one of our subscribers is Keith. He's from New York, and I have to say, I give him we give him so many thanks because he's actually one of our first few subscribers, right? He's been with us from the beginning, and he's still hanging on, and he's always been the one to tell us, I want my name on the wall. So I am going to do him that favor, hopefully. Yeah. But I have it written down. We're ready to go, you guys. Ready to go. And you know what the funny part is? Every time we go, I tell him, how come we don't write our names? We have not written our names on the wall. You have. Yeah. But I never did. Yeah. And I've been there like what? How many times? 4 or 5 times?
Yeah. I used to write my name on the wall every time I went. And then at a certain point I just quit doing it.
Because it was just
it's just because I was always doing something else, going here, going there. And it's just like by the time it was time to go back home, I'm like, we didn't write our name on the wall, So
Laura says, I think Kathy's going Graceland on the 16th. Yeah, I think so. I think that was around that time. I'm trying to go next week. It would be nice to meet up with her out there. But if not, it'll probably be the following. We're thinking about the week before. Hopefully. Maybe next week. If I just go.
Mari doesn't know this, but I actually have a special bag it's always packed. It's in a secret spot in this house. So if she's like, let's go to Graceland, I just grab the bag. I'm ready to go.
And my bags are just packed all the time.
Oh, they are? Oh, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? Your bags are always packed.
Because I'm ready to go whenever.
With or without. She's like Bono. She's like Bono from U2. With or without you. Right?
We joke about this. We're like, we're not even together. We broke up on Beale Street.
On Beale Street, yeah. That's a pretty good place to break up. If you guys ever want to.
We only get back together when we're in Memphis.
Lacey and Luke, if you guys ever need to break up, wait till you get to Beale Street.
And then we hook up back and, it sounds really crazy. We hook up back.
Well, we don't.
We hook back up.
Well, we don't hook up on Beale Street.
No,
anyway.
We don't. We get back together for that little time frame, and then we just separate. Yeah. But we still live together. Oh gosh!
But I'm still not allowed to talk about other women.
What?
I'm just joking. We're broken up, but if I were to be like, if we're watching like TV, and I'd be like, oh, look what J-Lo's wearing, she'll be like, oh, what did you say about J-Lo?
That's it. And what do you say when I'm watching Jensen?
Nothing. Watching.
Yeah, right. That's what you're saying.
These are Hollywood people.
Masters of when you're in Memphis, swing by the Memphian, they will almost always let you in to look around.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the Memphian. Did
Yeah.
you see our chair from the Memphian?
Yeah.
Wow, we have an actual chair, a movie theater seat from the Memphian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got some gum on it.
Yeah.
I like to think that Elvis stuck that gum there.
I think so. And you guys, speaking of, well, this probably has nothing related. I was just thinking of things that we normally show. We actually found some cool Three Stooges.
Three Stooges, yeah.
I don't know if you guys are into the Three Stooges like we are, but
We drove back to the same town where Ronald Reagan. This was in Dixon again.
Dixon.
Yeah, some woman had a tub full of Three Stooges stuff. $30. We're like, you know what? $30 for a tub of Three Stooges. Let's go to Dixon.
But she not only had Three Stooges, she had other things in there, which were some were interesting.
Yeah, there was a really cool poster of buckwheat from the Little Rascals.
Yeah.
And there was a roll of Obama toilet paper, which, you know. So, anyways, you could feel however you want about that, okay? Keep your own opinion about that to yourself. Anyways, no politics on AM Vintage. We're never going to let you know who we vote for.
A face on toilet paper. That could only mean one thing.
Yeah. I think if you buy Obama toilet paper, that means that you didn't like Obama, right? Just like if you bought like Trump toilet paper, that means you don't like Trump. Because what are you going to do with this toilet paper?
It depends where you use the toilet paper. I might use it for my face.
Because I would never buy Elvis toilet paper, man. That's like, hell no.
I think the women would.
Well, they might. You're right. I never thought about it that way. The women would.
The women would
because they'd be
love.
like,
his face would be in a certain spot.
Wait, now we're getting graphic. It's getting a little graphic. Come on now. Anyways.
We're just messing around. Just a little humor.
Yeah.
Is it sensual? What is it called? Is it sensual humor or sexual humor?
I remember a few like 2 or 3 lives ago.
Yeah. Somebody
was asking us like, who are you voting for? Like, what political side are you on? And
we never seen that person again. We never seen that person again.
I'm like, so do you want us to just tell so we can lose half of our viewers? No, we like to keep all of our viewers. So some things are meant to remain a mystery. We never
seen that person again. I'm like, we must have answered the question correctly because we didn't see that person.
Yeah. He just wanted us to give an answer. He wants an answer.
Yeah, he didn't like our answer. We said we were going to talk
about.
We said we were going to talk about politics, and we never seen it again. Yeah, but making toilet paper and putting somebody's face on toilet paper is never a good thing.
No, it's not.
How would you feel if I bought you?
If I saw my face on toilet paper, hell no. No, but real quick,
as a gift,
that would these Elvis channels are already like so divided with Priscilla. Like we can't also be like, oh, you're voting for so and so. Like, man, let's keep politics out of it, man. We already got the Priscilla stuff in there. You know what I mean?
Would you? Like, what about if Priscilla was on a flag? Would you put her up?
If she's on a flag, yeah, put it in the front yard. Her face?
No.
Yeah, but it'll be under the Elvis flag, not above. We'll put the Priscilla flag under the Elvis flag.
You know what I'll do with her flag?
Just like, you never put
burn it.
You never put like your, whatever your like club is or whatever. You never put that above the American flag.
No.
You always put the American flag up on top, right?
It'll be nice and toasted and
we'll put the American flag.
And a bonfire.
Then under it, Elvis flag. Then under it, Priscilla flag. And no bonfires, man.
Like our video, remember we did our bonfire with books? That was a great video.
What if we take like the Elvis books that talk the most trash about Elvis, okay?
Have a bonfire.
And we have a bonfire on AM Vintage. And we show you the book. We're like, look at this trash. Albert Good, or, whatever. Just any book where they talk trash about Elvis, we're throwing it in. We're throwing it in the fire. Elvis, what happened? We're throwing it in. Hey, but I'm not throwing Elvis and me in there.
Which one?
Elvis and me?
Oh, yeah, let's be the first one.
We ain't throwing that in there, Mari.
Why not?
Oh,
you got too many copies. I could at least burn one.
I got 6 copies.
Well, give me one and I'll burn it.
No, don't burn it, man. Imagine if I ran into Priscilla one day and she just happened to somehow watch AM Vintage and
You
she's
know
like,
what?
"You're the one that burnt my book."
You know what, guys? I wonder about that because I'm like, one of these days we're bound to like something's gonna happen where I'm gonna have to meet this woman, and I'm not a mean person. Like we say all kinds of crap, right? I'm sure we do, but I tell this to Adam all the time. What happens if you actually meet this person in real life?
Well,
Would you be that mean to her?
I've never said anything
If she's
negative.
being nothing but nice to you, are you going to still be mean and say, "Oh, you be"?
Oh, like he's
Talking
like
to-
some of the other
Yeah,
people.
I wonder how these people that bash Priscilla actually would feel or be when they actually meet this person.
Well, that would be kind of sad because I'll tell you what, man. In person, she's just the nicest, like friendliest person
I know.
Whenever I see her interact with other people, she's just like, and let's face it, she's like, how old is she? She's in her 70s. So, I mean,
that's the problem I have with myself because I don't like her like that. I can say from what I hear, but I know darn well. I know darn well if I meet this person, I'm only going to have respect. I can't be mean to somebody, right? You've never met the person. We say that a lot of crap. That's what I said. I'll bite my tongue. I'm sure I will because I'm not that type of person. So yeah, and I told this to Adam, if I were to meet her, I would be nice to her.
right.
Because I know darn well she's gonna be nice to me. So I'm gonna, and
she's only going to be nice to you because of, how much respect she has for me and everything. You know what I mean?
But I still would not like her behind the scenes. I will still. I mean, I just didn't like the way that she talks. I tell you this all the time. I just don't like the fact that she still runs her mouth.
Whatever. Are we still talking about Priscilla? Damn. What else are we talking about, man? I feel like it keeps getting back there, which is not a problem for me, but I know some.
Well, because I said we were going to put her in a flag, then we were talking about burning books and
burning books,
and then went back straight to her. So I feel sorry for whoever is treating this moment.
It comes around and.
I wonder if Priscilla would ever show up to people's channels and watch them. You think she'll watch it? She probably don't have time for that crap.
She don't have the time. She's gonna be doing that.
Let's see. You mean the Earl Greenwood books, Manly Stranger? Are those the ones you're gonna burn?
Hey, I don't know what those books are, but yeah, send them to us. We'll burn them.
Send them to us.
Yeah, if he says something about Elvis,
it says Earl wrote several Elvis books claimed to be his cousin. The family tree he gave in the books is wrong. Oh wow.
Yeah.
My friend Dave gave me 12 Elvis albums, original ones. He's a big Elvis fan. Love If You Could Sing, Moody Blue. He loves that song.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll give it a shot maybe in a little bit.
Yeah.
Dave sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe people make crap up to be related to Elvis. Well, look, we already covered a couple of imposters.
Yeah, Elvis Presley Jr. and
what was the other dude? Elvis.
Presley. Aaron Presley Jr.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? What was his name?
And the other, no, it's the lady, no? Well, the sister, right? Or the daughter?
No, the guy, Elvis's son. What's his name? Not Elvis Aaron Presley Jr., but the other guy. Michael Presley.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many Elvis kids out there. Why did you start claiming you're an Elvis kid?
Because the timeline, I was born in 79. If I could just get, if I was born like.
So if you were born in 76 like me, you would say, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have been one of those dudes that claimed to be Elvis's son.
For anybody who doesn't know, I am older than Adam. I am 3 years older than Adam.
Yeah. She's 3 years older, but she acts 20 years younger.
Nobody says anything. Although I've been called grandma before.
Yeah. We went to my kid's school for like parent teacher night
I
or
was
whatever.
like, what?
And my daughter's teacher said, "Oh, so you're
You're the
Lena's dad, and you're her grandma?"
And I was like,
She was very offended.
Grandma? I was like, wow.
I didn't
And the
say
lady
anything.
looked older than me, and I'm like, wow.
When she said that, when the teacher said that, I just stood there like, "Oh crap!"
Because he knows how I get mad.
I knew that was not good. Like, I'm like, "Oh God, that's the worst thing you could have just said."
I don't mind being called the grandma, but when you're when you're sorry guys, but
She's
when
like talking, she acts like she's talking to her sister or something.
But when you look older than me, you got a lot of freaking nerve to call me a grandma, and I'm thinking, honey, I'm not even older looking than you. That's so wrong. I was like, darn, I need to put my makeup on that. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That came out. Like censored. It's too early for those kind of words, honey. It's too early.
Yeah, you're getting a little wild. They're gonna have to put a big X rating right across your big mouth.
Michelle said, I could be an Elvis child. You can, Michelle. You need to start claiming it.
Yeah.
Jay Caps. Oh, nice to see you. Cute couple. How many kids do you each have? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Adam, how many kids do you have?
I have two kids, and they're 9 and 11. Yeah.
And I have a daughter from previous. Really, I used to be married. So my husband passed away, oh God, 5 years ago. And my daughter is 20, she's going to be 21 this month on the 29th.
Uh-oh.
So she'll be 21st.
Time to go. Time to go. Oh.
She'll be going to the casinos with me soon. So yeah, I look forward to that. I love the casinos. One thing about that, I love being in the casino.
Whenever she wants to go to the casino,
I got the
it's
itch.
not a lot. It's not a lot. But whenever she wants to go, yeah, she tells me, she's like, I got the itch. I got the itch. I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, crap.
Sometimes I'll go by myself or sometimes I go with Adam. So
I don't have much luck in the casinos. You know what I mean? So I try to stay out of there.
Jennifer, I love you guys. Got to go to the church. Right,
Thanks,
Jen.
Jennifer.
Have a good
time.
Blessed day at church. Please say a prayer for us as always. We need it. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Have a good day, Jennifer.
Hopefully, if you guys are in here, you are going to be clicking on that like button. There's like, how many people are here? We don't ever get that many likes. You guys must not like us.
We need to power up.
We need to power up, people.
You guys must not like us.
Well, we never get any likes. I look at the number of people that are in the room and then the number of likes, and I'm like, okay, we must not be doing something right.
Maybe we need to do something.
Right.
Hey, what do we got to do?
My friend's got to visit me soon.
Yeah, he's coming. I know he'll be here.
Do you want to show some things? Not us things, but
yeah, I got to think, Oh, well, what do we got?
I need a refill.
You're gonna get a refill?
Yeah. How you guys like the cup? Adam just got this for me. Isn't this cool? He's so cute. Look at them cheekbones. Look, we're starting to match.
You're starting to match. Maybe you're related to. Are you Elvis?
Oh my God! Am I Elvis's daughter? I got the cheekbones. Look, you guys.
Hold on now.
I'm just kidding. Wait a minute, I'm Mexican. Unless he went with the Mexican woman. Oh, and you know what? My mom's adopted.
Uh-oh.
So we need to find out who's in the family tree, right? That was like you, right? Right, you guys. We can't leave it. We can't leave it.
I'm actually adopted too. No, leave it with nobody there. Wouldn't that be cool?
What happens if we just left and we just showed you the back?
They say that my actual biological father was from Shelby County, Tennessee. So they said that he had a house on Highway 51 in Shelby County, Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they said his initials were EAP. So
Yeah.
if we could just figure that out. Are you going to go get a refill?
Yeah, I pressed the like button. Thank you so much, ladies, for. I know you guys. I'm just joking with you guys. Wait till you guys hit the like button.
Let's do a little show and tell while Mari's gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go get a refill. Be right back.
Okay, man. We got some Russian. We got some Russian. What are these called? Nesting eggs. I think that's what they're called. There we go. There's the king right there. This one's not too bad, right? Kind of looks like Elvis. You know, these things are always so hard to open. How do you open this damn thing? Damn, Mari, did you glue this thing shut? Okay, there you go. That's how they open, you know. And fortunately, I already got them all taken out, so we don't have to open each one. So, yeah, that's the first one. So that's the giant one. And then the next size is right here. This one is, the first one was a little bit better. This one is like, looks like Freddie Mercury dressed as Elvis. So that's like if Elvis and Queen kind of morphed together. So that one's not too bad. And then the next one, ladies and gentlemen, is actually pretty good. And I like this one because they've got the perfect amount of chest hair. I was always kind of like, I always wished that I had more chest hair, you know what I mean? I just got a tiny little patch right here, and it just don't look right on the jumpsuit, you know? When you wear the jumpsuit, you want to have that chest hair just kind of protruding out, you know? So sometimes when I wear my jumpsuits, I put a little glue on my chest, and I shave my face, and then I throw the hair onto my chest. And it looks like authentic chest hair. Now this next one, it's not as good as the first three, you know, and the one that looked like Freddie Mercury. Well, this one is like if Elvis looked just like Michael Jackson. So that's like if we took Michael Jackson's eyes and we put it on Elvis's face. All right. There we go. And that's like the, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. So that's what that one kind of reminds me of. A crocking all the time. Ow! That's like a Michael Jackson Elvis morph, right? So, and then the next one we got, this one is kind of cool because it looks like Austin Butler. So that one is Austin Butler Elvis. That's not too bad, you know.
What?
This one's like, if he were to say something, he'd be like, hey man, what does Austin Butler always say?
Why does it look like he's got buck teeth?
Well, I don't know. What does Austin Butler always say? He does have buck teeth.
He does?
What's Austin always say?
I don't know.
He always says, the Colonel's like, that has nothing to do with us. And he's like, it has everything to do with us. Right? So there's that one. And wow, this little one actually does look like Elvis. Okay, so that's good. That one looks like Elvis.
What's up with the teeth?
Well, it's hard to get, you know.
He's got little all buckies.
So next we got this one. That's not bad. That's like Roy Orbison Elvis. You know?
It doesn't look like Roy.
It's like a pretty woman wearing blue suede shoes, pretty woman. You know, Roy Orbison Elvis. So that one's not too bad. You know, so anyways, this next one I'm going to show you is, you know, the reason I'm showing you these things is because you helped pay for it. Anyway, look at this one. This is like if Elvis worked for the FBI, which he would have liked to have done. So
yeah,
that's like FBI Elvis. That's not too bad. And they get even smaller, man. This one, I don't know, man. That one don't really look too much like Elvis, but that looks like John Lennon. So that's John Lennon Elvis. You know, that's like, imagine all the people.
Really?
So that's John Lennon Elvis. Yeah. And then the last one is just a little music note. So if I drop this on the floor, it'll be lost forever. And then we'll probably vacuum it up. So there you go, Mario.
Crazy.
That was a little show and tell while you got your refill.
Yeah. You guys, I want to, I remember, I don't think we showed you guys this. It's cool. But if you guys collect magnets, I found this magnet at the Goodwill probably like a year ago.
Like a year ago, yeah.
And it's pretty cool because it looks like a frame. Sorry, honey.
Yeah, that thing's a big old magnet.
But it's a magnet.
Show them the Goodwill sticker on the back. We never took it off.
I never take off the stickers.
$1.99.
But it's a magnet.
Yeah.
So he's on our fridge.
I think we should get some magnets like this and just put them on the car.
This is pretty cool.
Put it on the door of the car.
Yeah.
When we're in Memphis.
Yeah.
Somebody will steal it. Somebody will rip it off.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? It looks like a picture. Well, a frame, like a picture frame. It is a picture. Duh. But I like it. He looks so good with the suit.
You like that black leather?
Yeah. Every time I see him in the suit, it reminds me of Friends. I don't know if you guys are into Friends, but there's an episode where Ross puts on leather pants and he's getting so hot in it that he starts to sweat. So he goes to the bathroom, but then when it's time to pull up the pants, he can no longer pull them up because he's been sweating. So I always think about Elvis. I'm like, I wonder if he was able to take his pants off.
It's got to be hard when they're wet.
Right? He must have had a hard time if he's sweating on concert. I don't know. Some ladies probably like,
hey, what are you talking about, Marty?
pull the pants down, buddy. I'll help you. Get some lotion. Or is it powder?
I think you need powder. You need some kind of powder, right?
Yeah. My mind's in the little gutter right now. Funny episode, right? Yeah, it was funny. I like how he's calling friends to give him some some suggestions on how to take the pants off. That's what he calls Joey.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, baby, it's good to see you. I heard somebody talking about taking the pants off, man. Give me a smooch, baby. It's been a long time. Oh, you smell good, baby. You smell good, man. It smells like that stuff Priscilla used to wear, man. It's like Chanel No. 5 or something, man.
No, I'm not.
Smelling good, baby. Smelling good. Hey, man. Hey, everybody out there. Boy, it's been a long time, man. Been a long time. It's good to see you, man. Well, I can't really see everybody out there. I could really just see the first few rows out there. That's a big place, boy.
You know, turn on the lights.
But turn out the lights. I don't want to see, baby, because the things we'll be doing, man, is like. But anyways, I'm sorry I can't stay long. But hey, man, I slipped my number. I slipped my number under your cup over there, man. Call me later, baby. I gotta go, but I got plans for the night. Well, this is a secret number, baby, because we got secret plans for the night. Give me a smoocher, baby. Give me a smooch. I just want to know. I know I tell you this all the time, but I just kissed this chick the other night, you know, and I got the creeping crud. So whatever I got now, you got it, baby. But that's good because we're like two peas in a pod.
Forget it.
All right. Anyways, until we meet again, may God bless you as He's blessed me.
All right, everybody, say bye to little E.
Adios.
Again. Him and his little creepy crud. Are you crazy?
Where is he? Where is he?
Are you serious? You almost knocked down the whole.
Where is he? I don't care. I'll end this whole darn live stream. That punk. That little punk. Well,
I think I just lost my hearing on one side of it.
I'm never getting up again, Mari.
What are you talking about?
Never time I leave this.
Little Elvis just came to visit. He just stopped by to tell everybody hi. What's the big deal?
You're always just so kind and friendly to him, aren't you?
Yeah. He's a little cutie.
I'm a little perturbed, Mari.
That's a big word.
I'm a little perturbed. Let me get out of this mood.
Oh my God, you almost killed the camera. Right, you almost killed the camera.
I'm trying to get out of this mood.
We were at the end of the live.
That would be like AM Vintage will be off live stream for 2 months until we could buy a new laptop. So
that's crazy.
hey, I don't care, man. If I have to break the laptop just to find that little
I know.
I mean, I love the king, man, but he's always moving in on my woman, you know? Damn.
But he's got his little charms. He's very charming.
Seems that way. Sure does.
Yeah.
I never know exactly what you guys talk about until I rewatch the live stream.
That's the only
And then I'm even more angry. You know what I mean?
It's because it's
and
funny.
he's always giving you.
It's
and wait a
funny.
minute.
He
Hold
always
on.
shows up not here.
I just realized something.
What?
He gave you the creeping crud. That means I got the creeping crud. Now I got the creeping crud.
Oh gosh, funny. He's like Superman. He always shows up.
Mari.
What?
He gave you the creeping crud. Now I got the creeping crud. Now my mom's got the creeping crud. Other man, when I greet her.
Getting on the leg.
Well, on the side of the cheek, man. Damn, but it probably spread to the lips.
I'll say because
Shit, you know.
if there's going on more than kissing on the cheek, then we gotta go.
Well, I don't know about that because I think a lot of people do actually kiss their mother on the lips. That's not a strange thing, is it?
You're kidding, right?
I think a lot of adults do that, don't they?
You're kidding.
No, I'm not
This
kidding.
is not like a
No,
good
I'm actually
conversation.
curious. I'm actually curious.
All of that, but that's
You
something you do.
Look at these-
I've never seen you do it.
I don't know, but when you watch like The Godfather, man, those dudes kiss each other right on the mouth. I mean, who knows?
That's
man?
a movie.
There's
This
different
isn't real life.
different customs, different.
Yeah, but no, we do not.
you know.
It's like me kissing my father on the lips. That'd be gross.
I don't know.
No. Right? No. And no. And no.
All I'm saying is I don't know. I'm not going to judge, other people for what they.
That's a little scary conversation here. We're having. You're kissing moms in the mouth. That's not a good thing.
No, I don't.
I know you made it sound like you did. I was
think
like,
some people probably do, like a pet.
that's so gross.
I think some people do that. I don't know.
That would be weird in my neck. Right, Michelle? Like, who kisses their mom or dad? I've seen that. Trust me, I've seen it.
Yeah.
And it gets me
I
weirded
think
out.
it's just a quick greeting, like thing,
No,
isn't it?
no.
I don't know, man.
Nobody should kiss their mom and dad in the lips. I could be wrong. And if it's a custom somewhere, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's a little too gross for me.
Okay, well, that's good. It's good to have these conversations. You know what I mean?
Next thing you know, you'll be saying you're
You gotta
kissing your
learn,
sister in the mouth or your brother.
No, that takes it.
That's gross.
That
Who does
takes
that?
it to. That's taking it to. That's what we call taking it to the next level, Mari.
You scared me for a bit, Adam. I'm about to. It'll just be a vintage. It won't be AM no more. It's gonna be a vintage, and my little legs are gonna be walking out.
Yeah. I don't know.
know.
Yeah.
No.
Marlon Brando did it all the time. Did you
Oh.
ever see that guy? He kissed everybody right on the mouth.
Yeah.
Like he has to do an interview. Marlon
That's
Brando. First of all, right before Brando did an
Ew.
interview, first thing he did, take off his socks. He's like, I'm not wearing socks during this interview. And then, the guy comes in to interview him, and then he just does a normal thing. He grabs his face and kisses him right on the mouth. That's what Brando used to do.
Okay, wasn't he the other way?
Marlon Brando?
I heard he
Well, it
was-
don't matter.
I
You could
heard
be
he
one.
was
It don't matter
going-
what way you go.
He went both ways. Okay, that's different.
Go this way, that way, whatever. It don't matter.
Okay, we're not talking about like straight. We're talking about parents,
Anyways, let's talk about.
relatives. You
Yeah,
don't kiss
let's
them in
move
the
on.
mouth
Let's move on.
or the lips. So gross. Why are we talking about kissing moms and dads and?
I feel like I was kind of talking about like in an innocent way, and now it's kind of moved on.
You guys heard it just like me. My reaction says it all. You made it seem like you gave your mom the creepy crud because you kissed her in the mouth. That did not sound good.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm like, I never seen it, you guys. So if Adam should ever do this, and you don't see me in the vintage part anymore, Then you know why. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
What's happening? What's happening?
You're
here?
just gonna see A vintage, and then maybe you'll see somewhere else M vintage. Good morning, Frederick. Thank God Fredericks came in. We had to change this conversation. I don't want to talk about kissing mom and dad anymore.
Elvis talked about kissing cousins. You know, that's the big deal. You know.
Yeah, but he wasn't. I don't know.
Yes, we're kissing cousins. That's what makes it all right.
Wait,
all right,
did he kiss,
all right,
did he,
all right.
Wait, he kissed Lisa in the mouth?
I don't know. I've never seen that. I've never seen those photos. I don't know.
I hope not. Today's Riley's news. A couple of days ago, Sarah, Duchess of York, went on a podcast in the UK and said that Riley is going to make a movie about her that Lisa Marie asked her in one of her last emails.
A movie about
Wait a
Sarah, Duchess of York, or about Lisa Marie?
That Lisa Marie asked her.
Yeah, Lisa Marie asked her.
Am I reading this? I'm like so slow this morning.
A couple of days
About
ago.
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah,
Okay.
Duchess of York, went on a podcast in the UK that said Riley is going to make a movie about her that Lisa Marie asked her in one of her last emails to do. So Lisa Marie asked Riley to make a movie about Sarah Ferguson or about Lisa Marie? Oh, about Sarah.
Sarah.
About Sarah. Okay.
That's pretty interesting. I don't know if
I
Riley might pull it off. I don't know. I'm sure.
I met Sarah Ferguson at the guest house at Graceland, and she took a photo. I took a photo with her. She was very nice, very nice, and she didn't have any security with her. She had carried her own bags, so she was very, very nice.
Wasn't she just recently in the news where she kind of had not a meltdown, but she got mad at the audience because they were kind of ignoring her when she was talking about was it Queen Elizabeth or was it Queen Elizabeth's picture?
Yeah, she was. Somebody painted this really awesome painting of Queen Elizabeth.
Portrait, right?
Yeah, and she was giving a presentation up on stage, and the audience was being disrespectful.
Yeah.
They were talking over her the whole time she was trying to. So yeah, she got upset. And she said something to the audience. You can't blame her, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with that, but it seemed like everybody was getting. Or Lisa pitched the idea to Sarah that Riley should make a movie.
I always liked Sarah Ferguson.
Yeah.
You know. The Duchess of York.
I think her story would be interesting there. I don't think anybody knows that much information about Sarah.
I remember back in the day, she was kind of controversial, you know. She wasn't always she didn't always follow the rules, you know.
Yeah.
So.
But then again, who does?
Diana didn't really follow the rules. Did she?
I love Diana. Like her in prison. I miss Princess Diana. I think she was.
They were buddies, weren't they?
Yeah. She was a great.
At least I thought they were.
Yeah.
These are just two Americans talking about the royalty, you know? The royal family.
Yeah. It'd be awesome to meet her too. I mean, imagine bumping into her in London too would be awesome.
Yeah.
Who knows? Then you could say, Adam, I saw you at Graceland.
She was in a Friends episode. You know that episode, don't you?
Yeah, with Joey.
I think we just might have watched it. We talked about it a while back.
Chandler gets upset and then leaves him, and he thinks that Joey's not going to have fun out there. He ends up meeting, the Duchess, and he's got that ridiculous big hat, souvenir hat. Yeah, I love Friends. I'm telling you guys, I watched that show I don't know how many times. I'm almost done with the whole series again. This is probably my 10th or 11th time watching it. I watched the whole thing.
She watches it over and over again. And when she sits down to eat, she likes to have something on. So she always puts Friends on.
It's just my go-to, something fun.
Her other go-to is Chipotle.
I love Chipotle, you guys.
If she could
That
just have
sounds good today.
a bowl of Chipotle and Friends on the TV,
That's fine.
she's set to go.
Yep.
So,
I'll probably have that today. Thanks. I love Chipotle. So, yeah. Any gift ideas for me, you guys? Chipotle.
yeah. It should, instead of that thing, that
Yeah.
app that's buy me a coffee.
I wish I had the Chipotle.
Buy me some Chipotle.
Buy me
right?
some Chipotle. Do we have an app that could do it? You guys can buy me some Chipotle. I love Chipotle, you guys.
All the other people are going to be out there like, hey, that AM Vintage, man,
That girl.
they're asking people for Chipotle on there. What's wrong with them?
A GoFundMe.
They're desperate
Raise
over there at
money
AM
to
Vintage.
buy me Chipotle. That's a GoFundMe page.
Yeah. A burrito. Go fund Mari a burrito bowl.
I don't like
You know?
it's not a burrito bowl.
Oh, it's not a burrito bowl? It's a steak bowl.
I don't like the burritos. You guys will laugh. I'm Mexican, but I don't like burritos.
It's not like we go there together and eat there. She gets Chipotle and I get something else.
Yeah, he usually gets He's a Culver's man.
I'll go to that place called, you guys got Culver's near you?
You guys got
I know it started in like Wisconsin, I think.
Michelle
And it's been
Sasky.
moving its way down.
The Chipotle, Michelle, yeah, you're right. You probably don't have it in Australia, do you? Chipotle is like, how do we explain this?
It's like
It's
a
'cause
high-end Taco Bell, right? It's like if Taco Bell was like a little bit classier,
Yeah.
it would be Chipotle.
Yeah, and they have a variety, Michelle. Like they got steak, chicken. You pretty much go in the line. It's like a little buffet. And they create a bowl for you.
And you say, I want rice in
What
there.
kind of rice? You
Yeah.
want white rice or brown rice? And then they go to the proteins. Then they go to
Yeah.
the
So
toppings.
what kind of meat do you want? Do you
You
want
want
lettuce?
cheese?
Do you want sour cream? Or
guacamole?
whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
And then Culver's
It's more
is where I
hamburgers.
go a lot of the times. And that's just like a hamburger place.
Cheeseburgers.
Home of the butter burger.
Butterburgers.
And they call it a butter burger because they put butter on the bun and they cook
Yeah.
the bun.
Now
So-
I'm getting hungry. We're talking about food.
And I also like this place that's famous around Chicago called Portillo's.
Portillo's.
And Portillo's has an Italian beef,
Yeah.
which I love Italian beef. That's like a big Chicago thing.
But that's a really well-known establishment because I think every time we go in there, there's always famous people with they always got like their autographs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess they must know the
If you
owner.
ever come to Illinois, if you ever come to Chicago, you have to get an Italian beef
Yeah.
at Portillo's. Just like if you go to Memphis, you have to have some barbecue, some
Yeah.
like pulled pork. If you come to Chicago, you get an Italian beef.
Yes.
So
Michelle said we don't have any of those places here. Oh, we need to make one, Michelle.
what's like the famous chain restaurant in Australia that we don't have in America? What do you guys have that we don't have? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you guys
Yeah.
have
Do you
out
have
there?
like a famous hamburger place maybe that's not McDonald's or
What kind of food is most and what kind of food is most famous out there? Like what do you guys eat more?
all we know about is from that song,
Yeah.
a Vegemite sandwich. That's
Yes.
that's the only like Australian. Yeah. Do you know any?
just listen to
Do you know any Australian?
only for the
If
men
somebody
at work.
told you, name me some Australian
Is
food.
it because you're talking about men at work?
Men at work. That's the only. Yeah.
The Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting it from.
Yeah.
Seriously?
A Vegemite sandwich.
Get outta here.
And she said, "I come from a land down under."
And he's got an N. Is it NY or
Yum.
NE?
Oh.
I always say I want to just say any, but I could be wrong. NY.
Yeah.
I'll have to leave, guys. Have a great fun. Take care. See you soon, Ray. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
take
for
care.
watching. We appreciate you
Thanks
watching.
for stopping
Have
by.
a great
We appreciate
day.
it.
Yes, we'll see you soon. Laura said, love Portillo's Italian beef and a chocolate shake. I know,
That's
it's
so
good.
good.
My gosh. Chocolate shake sounds good right now.
They also have this thing at Portillo's, the chocolate cake shake, where they make really good chocolate cake at this restaurant, Portillo's.
Yeah.
And they take the chocolate cake and put it in the milkshake and mix it up.
Oh gosh. Why are we talking about food right
That's
now?
almost too much, though. That's almost a little bit too much.
Yeah, but what is famous in other countries? That'd be nice. I don't know for anyone in the comments that actually check us out later. Hopefully, too, you guys can let us know what kind of foods are.
I've always
popular
wanted
out
to go
there.
to an In-N-Out burger. I've never been to In-N-Out burger,
Whataburger.
I've never been to
Whataburger.
Whataburger. Yeah, these are some of the places I'd like to go to.
Oh gosh,
If we ever get out to California,
be nice to go to California.
Yeah.
We usually have friends in California here. Have you seen the Chipotle
I have.
viral test going around with people videoing to see if the employees are stingy with the push?
Yeah, I've seen that. Have you seen it? Have you
Don't
seen
you?
these
Don't you tell you? Yeah, but don't you hear me? I always tell them off.
Yeah, she does. But have you seen these videos?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen them.
People are going in there now and filming them while they're making it, so that these people that are making it are like, oh, I'm being filmed. I better give them a good portion.
I need to start doing that, Lacey, because I've been getting into fights. Fights with the employees there. I'm like, can you? I saw when was it last week when I went? This lady was serving me, and you know what she did? She was shaking her little. What do you call those little?
She was shaking the extra off.
And I'm like, and I go, really? I know. I think loud. And Adam hates this about me, but Adam, you gotta tell them. I think. When I think loud, I say things out loud. She says stuff
out loud, yeah.
And he does not like that. Yeah. So I said, really? I'm like, can you just put those pieces back on? I said, it's not going to hurt. I was so mad.
Just, you do say things out loud.
3 or 4 little friggin' pieces of steak. Put them back on. They're not going to hurt. I mean, seriously. She's like shaking them off. Like, no.
But one time there was this barbecue place that I wanted to go to, and I was like, hey, what about this place? And she's like, no, we can't go there. She's like, they weigh every time they give you something, they weigh it. And I'm like, well, lots of places do that. She's like, no, we ain't going. Like a lot of times, you weigh the meat, so you make sure you got the right amount before you put it on the sandwich.
Chipotle's getting greedy. That's why I was like, nope. Like, put the pieces back in there.
Barbies?
Most takeaway places are from US, but I live in a small town. We got loads of cafes, but nothing famous. We have all sorts of takeaway. I don't take away much, really. Oh, really? You don't? Let's not go. You must cook a lot.
But it says Barbies are good here.
Barbies?
Is that what it says, Barbies?
I went to Corfu and Southern Albania for 3 weeks last month. Not one American chain restaurant, which is unusual in Europe, but lots of good. I can't read that. The little hearts in the way.
Yeah, let's see.
We gotta put a little letters to bump it up so we can read it. Good moussaka and pasticcio. I don't even know. I never tried those foods, Frederick. Are they
Barbies
good?
are barbecues. Is that like throw another shrimp on the Barbie? Throw another shrimp on the Barbie.
Barbecue's good.
Yeah.
I love barbecue. Oh my gosh, we're talking about food. I'm already hungry.
I wish we could have like the AM vintage barbecue where all of our viewers, but you guys got to bring a dish to pass. Hey, if we're going to supply all the meat and stuff, bring a dish to pass, okay? AM vintage barbecue.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I told when we go to Graceland and we're on the road, we're going to actually be going live. Hopefully we can make random lives and just go there when we stop and eat somewhere outside.
Yeah.
Those places where you could sit outside. That'll be fun so you guys could see us on the. Yeah. We'll take you guys along.
Watch AM Vintage as they eat tacos.
As you're going down to Graceland?
Oh, yeah. We'll be eating pulled pork. You'll probably have ribs.
I love ribs.
You like ribs.
Yeah.
She likes bone. There needs to be a bone attached to the meat. Right?
Yeah. I don't like boneless chicken or boneless steaks. It's weird. Even when I get a steak, it has to have a bone with it. I don't care for the filet mignon.
We went to
it has to have a bone.
We went to Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse it's a chain restaurant, but they have steaks and stuff like that, right? So we went there and I ordered a really small like chopped steak. Like just
pork chops.
No. I ordered a chopped steak. Okay. The steak that's already like chopped up, you know what I mean? And it was like cheap, it was like $9. She ordered.
No, it was not.
It was cheap. What was the steak that you ordered?
I ordered a prime rib.
She ordered a prime rib, and the thing was huge, and the bone was huge. The waiter came to our table, and he started to put the prime rib in front of me. And then she's like, "Oh, no, that's mine." And so he gives her the prime rib, and then he gives me the tiny little steak, and he's like, "Oh, I guess that's why you shouldn't assume things." It's like, yeah, man, she's eating that giant steak, man. I'm having the little tiny chop steak.
Everybody that sees me, they're like, "You're too little."
Yeah.
Somebody else told me, "Where do you pack it? Where did?" Adam's brother-in-law, I think we went somewhere to eat too,
Yeah.
and he saw that I piled my. I could eat, people. I don't care. And all of a sudden I hear him say something. He looked at my plate. He's like, "Man, Mari, where do you pack it? Where does it go?" I love to eat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we go to restaurants, I'm the one with the big plate, and they always mistake that plate with Adam all the time. So
I think you finally got to the point where, for a while, like the first year we were together, you always were like trying to feed me all the time.
Yeah, I got tired.
You know what I mean? And at this point, you're just like, that I'm completely satisfied with just a bowl of cereal. So you're just like, yeah, eat your cereal, man. Go have your cereal.
But then
she always offers to make me food, but I'm just like,
But he says that, and then once in a while I hear, "Oh, I guess you didn't make me anything to eat."
I got to throw that in there sometimes. Yeah.
You're mean to me.
You know what I was thinking though?
You're mean.
Next time we have tacos, I'm just having a conversation here with Mari. Just hold on a second. Hey, next time we have tacos, I'm thinking like taco salad. So we need some lettuce in a bowl.
You can get that at Chipotle.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it here. I don't like the meat at Chipotle. That's like steak. I just want
They got chicken.
I want ground beef.
They got carnitas.
I want ground beef. I just want like gringo tacos. So I want some lettuce, some cheese, some ground beef. I'll eat that, man. I'll eat it up. Okay, back to AM Vintage. Anyways.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm mainly just cooking for myself. It's not fun. So half of the times I don't even want to cook anymore because it's like nobody eats with me. I can't make Mexican food and nobody will share. Nobody wants to eat with me.
I like that Mexican soup you make. Sopito. She's like, "Do you want some sopita?" I'm like, "Yep, let's do it." Just cook it up, man.
There are some things that he does, yeah. Adam's not much of a try. He won't try it. I was gonna get him to try salmon the other day because I baked some salmon in the oven, and he didn't even want to taste it.
She's like, let's do a video filming it, and I'm like, hell no.
How many of you guys want to see him try to eat anything fish related?
No,
He cannot eat seafood.
I can't do that.
I'm gonna get him on camera one of these days.
There's certain things you can't do to somebody alive on camera.
It's
you know what I mean?
You got to do it for the fans.
Yeah, you can't do that.
What fans do we have? We don't have fans. We got people that like,
The Golden Corral, huh? You went to the Golden Corral with your aunt from Florida?
Oh, I can't stop myself. I know. Isn't it a waste of money? Me and Adam went one time. Oh my God, that was a waste.
We just went to Golden Corral like a month ago.
It was a waste of money. And then I would hate to take kids there.
Here was
I thought about it, but it's like, really, you take a kid there? All he's gonna have is just salad and ice cream.
Well, I don't know about the Golden Corrals where you guys live, but this was my problem with the Golden Corral. When we got in there, all I could see was how dirty the carpet was, man. The carpet was so stained. And I'm just like, you know what? I just like, oh my God, I think we made a poor decision coming in here, man. And you can't even keep the floor clean in that place.
It's a buffet, please.
I'm sorry, then don't put carpet, put tile down or something, man. I mean, it's a buffet where everybody's spilling drinks and you guys want to put like tan carpet? Not a good idea, man. I could run that place much better. You know? Give me a break, man.
God.
It just looks like what is this, man? I look like I just walked into a house where someone got evicted. You know what I mean? It's like, is this an eviction or is this the Golden Corral? What is this?
Oh
'Cause it
gosh,
looks like-
Adam.
Looks like people just let their dogs go all over the carpet or something. You know, I used to do jobs for a bank, and we'd have to go in these houses after like people got evicted, which is sad. You know, it's a sad thing. But
Gosh.
when people know they're about to get thrown out or they're going to lose their house, they're just like, they don't give a damn anymore. They're just like, they're like, hey, the dog needs to go out. The dog needs to go to the bathroom. It's like, just let it go on the floor. Forget it. You know?
That is sad though.
But that's how I felt when I went to the Golden Corral.
It's like Hoarders. We watch Hoarders.
It's
Does
like,
anybody watch Hoarders? Anybody
you gotta watch Hoarders.
You gotta watch. I mean, obviously, I like to watch it for a reason. I like to diagnose the people.
Yeah, she's like Dr. Zazio in that Hoarder show. I'm Dr. Zazio. She's like, can I come in and climb over your pile of junk? And that smell. Oh yeah. There was that woman that liked to collect her own feces. Let's not even talk about that. Yeah. And she's like, she always wanted to go. She always wanted to. I'm sorry, but the thing with this episode, she always had to go like in the bucket, and the person that was like the psychologist or whatever told her like, okay, you can't do this anymore. Like, come on, like get out of the house. And the woman's like, I just have to do it one more time, you know. Like, woo.
Okay, obviously,
anyways,
they had some mental issues here.
Yeah, I would say so.
They do.
So.
And like I said, I watch it for that purpose, but I don't like to like, what the heck is going on?
Oh my God. I'm like, hey, you know what? You guys start collecting something else, man.
Yeah.
Like, collect like thimbles or something. Or, collect souvenir spoons, you know? But when you got to start collecting that, I mean, taking it to the next level.
It gets bad.
Yeah.
But you know, it's unfortunate some people can't see. Obviously, they can't see what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's not something I don't poke fun of that. I'm not.
No.
Obviously, I'm laughing at Adam.
Yeah.
But
she's laughing at me because
I don't make fun of these people. I feel really bad for them.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I worked with a couple of clients that were. That not only did they have OCD tendencies, but they had hoarding tendencies as well. And it's hard. And trust me, you have to have that patience with these clients because you'll lose them. They'll disappear.
Mari, here's the thing though. You worked with clients that had, those tendencies. I'm not going to say any more than this, but I lived with somebody like that. You know what I mean? I lived with somebody that was just like
I know
taking it to the next level.
I have some people that in my family who have those tendencies, and it's very hard to change the mindset. It's very but again, there's ways to do it, but it takes patience, and you have to have that. I mean, it's unfortunate, but. Frederick said, I used to rent out a house and the tenants basically had that attitude when they knew they were moving out anyway, leave a total disaster for us. Yeah,
that's horrible.
That's unfortunate.
It sucks for somebody that you're just trying to rent out your house, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. But I mean, they get mad and then they're like, oh, let's just mess up the.
Yeah.
They don't care.
We don't have to live with this anymore.
Yeah, it's not my problem. Right. Yeah. What did Lacey say? Adam, since you work at a pizza place, do you guys have a favorite type of pizza in crust style, or is it a case of not liking it because you're around it all the time?
No, I still like it. Mari actually is just not a fan of pizza. Two things like I can never get her to eat are pizza and hamburgers. Sometimes she'll eat a burger.
I'll eat him, but
she's not too into pizza.
If you were to say, let's go to this pizza place, I'm like, eh.
But if I do make Mari a pizza, she wants pepperoni and lots of mushrooms. And I can't stand mushrooms.
You can't stand mushrooms.
I won't even if it's just mushrooms on half. Yeah. No, to me, the whole pizza's ruined.
And when he comes home, Lacey, I make him change his clothes.
Because I smell like food. She doesn't like when I smell like the deep fryer, whatever.
Whatever the combination is, there's a certain scent.
Yeah.
Comes from working in fast foods. I don't know. It's just I don't like it.
We have 3 kinds of crusts at our pizza place. We have a thin crust, which is just flat, and then we have just the regular crust, where the outside of the crust I roll it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of got like a barrier that keeps everything inside of it. And then we have a double dough, which is just a thicker crust that's also rolled on the outside. But there are shorts. If you look up our shorts, there are some shorts where you could see me making pizzas.
Yeah.
But we have some weird, like we have a pizza called the Weird Al, and that's extra cheesy. So that's a pizza that has all kinds of different types of cheese on it. We have the Eastwood, which is a barbecue bacon pizza, and that's named after Clint Eastwood. And then we have what do we have?
It's a different one.
I can't remember
Like
all
a
that.
mob one. I don't know.
Well, the Supreme pizza,
there?
we call that the Diana Ross. So the Diana Ross is the Supreme pizza, and that's got mushrooms, onion, green pepper, and sausage on it. And then we have like a barbecue bacon, a barbecue chicken. We have
this ended up being a
yeah.
a food.
Yeah, what else do we have? Buffalo. We have a buffalo
Yeah, you need
pizza.
an Elvis pizza in there.
We have a buffalo pizza. Yeah, we do need an Elvis
You
pizza.
need an Elvis pizza, Michelle. That's a good one. I love the names, Lacey. Yep.
I wish I could remember all the names for our food.
Yeah.
At the restaurant, everything is connected with like a celebrity. So yeah.
Frederick, are you still renting now? Do you still rent houses? Are you still? I know none of your. And you said that not all your tenants do the same thing, but there are a few notorious cases, huh? That's sad. Where, Frederick? Do you mind? Where do you? Are you in the United States? Are you around? Where are you from? I think you told us before. Just so many places. That was your grandmother's old house. We sold it 2 years ago. Okay. Where are you from, Frederick? Oh, you're in New York too. Okay. West of Albany. Okay. Because Keith is actually in New
He's
York
from New
too.
York, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of subscribers that are friends that are in New York.
Who is closest though? I think Lacey and Luke are.
And Laura.
They're closest to Graceland
Oh, you're talking about closest to Graceland, yeah.
of any of our subscribers.
And Mike Beal. Mike is.
Oh, Mike Beal is
he's
probably closer
there. Yeah.
He's closer than Lacey.
We have to get in touch with Mike because he's actually going to be. He said he wanted to meet up there too.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to chat with Mike.
I'm always jealous of those subscribers that live closer to Graceland.
Yeah.
How dare you guys?
Yeah. Mike's usually at our live, but on Sundays I think he attends church.
Yeah.
As well. That's another reason why I do. I told Adam I want to kind of change this time frame because I know people go to church and it's Sunday morning. People got things to do.
Yeah.
My dad used to say, "People to see, places to go, people to see."
Yeah.
So we're thinking about changing this time frame, and of course, Michelle, she's got to go to sleep. Michelle, you should not be up. So we're thinking about changing the time frame to hopefully a later time, probably in the evening.
Michelle's she's got that Elvis thing, stay up all night. You know what I mean? Michelle, you need to get some tinfoil put on your windows. Get some tinfoil taped up on the windows, just like Elvis. And then you don't know. You never know if it's day or unless you look at the clock, you don't even know if it's day or night, right?
So what did Elvis have at Graceland? Just black curtains? What is
He probably had really good curtains, but when he was on the road, in the hotels,
he would put them.
They taped tinfoil on all the windows.
That's crazy.
And that's how you knew what room Elvis was in. And the same thing when he stayed at Baptist Memorial Hospital. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they put tinfoil on the windows.
That's crazy.
Because you can't get any light coming through that tinfoil.
Yeah. But I don't know why it mattered to him.
He liked it dark.
But he took some downers or whatever. I mean, you're knocked down anyways. Does it matter if there's light coming in?
It does matter, like when you're tired and you don't like. I like it dark.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
What I'm saying
any
is,
light coming through is gonna bother you.
But if you're under, you're not gonna know. Like
yeah, but I'm talking about on tour.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, but when he's on tour.
Yeah, you're right.
And you want it to be, because you got to think, when you're going to sleep, you want it to be dark, and he's sleeping during the day. So it's got to be dark.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Gina. Oh my God. Gina's in the house. Oh,
hello, Gina.
Yeah. How you doing, Gina? It's nearly 2 a.m. I know, and you're up.
Maybe she just woke up from a long nap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You ever fall asleep early and then you wake up, it's like, wow, it's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That's like the best time to be awake.
How's it going, Gina? What are you doing up? What you doing up, Gina? You spoke to Michelle earlier today. Oh, that's nice. Are you guys hanging out? I mean, you guys are so close to one another, right?
Yeah. We're trying to get you guys,
hanging out, having a ladies' night.
Yeah, like Elvis book party or something. The Elvis Book Club of Australia.
Oh, that would be cool to have a book club.
I'm waiting for Lacey. Before you even ask, I'm just going to tell you. I think we might go to the Goodwill.
Yeah, we will. What Gina said, I am about to go to bed. Spent 3 hours with another friend, Anna. She was here watching our DVDs. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome. What did you guys watch?
What did you guys watch?
Like concert stuff or movies? I saw you had a karaoke party, Gina.
What?
I don't think I commented on the video.
And we weren't invited.
But we watched. Did you watch?
No.
Yeah. I saw that there was a karaoke. Gina and some of her friends got together, and I would love to do that with a bunch of Elvis fans, hang out and sing Elvis karaoke.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. We might go to the Goodwill today, but the kids are home, so we don't know.
We got the rascals.
The kids aren't really too fond of the Goodwill like we are. You know what I mean?
No.
It's not like Toys R Us. Like, hey kids, you want to go? And they're like, oh boy. It's like, hey kids, you want to go to Goodwill? Can we just stay home?
Can you believe that we try to get the kids out, and they prefer to stay in here. The games are just very.
You know how it is these days. Yeah, but sometimes you got to just force them to be like, go outside, go ride your bike.
And then they give us faces.
They're like, I got to ride my bike. It's like, ride your bike. Get on that bike.
We're trying to get them to go outside and ride their bike. They're like, no.
They're like, there's a mosquito out here.
Oh,
it's like, you know what? There's mosquitoes everywhere.
I just swat it and keep going.
Kids nowadays, they're like, oh my God, I saw a ladybug. What do I do? Yeah, you know what? You live with that ladybug.
Hi, Grumpy. Finally got the catch. I know. Hi, Grumpy. How you doing, Say? That's because we were thinking about changing the time frame. But
our kids, every once in a while, they like to. They don't let us know, but they'll like be watching our lives.
I know.
They're probably watching right now. Like, hey, you're talking about us,
right? No, Gina say. We watched a new DVD I got recently, Early Days with Son, Elvis Presley's American doc about all the places around Memphis relating to Elvis.
Oh yeah, was that like a tour that was done by one of the UK fan clubs?
It says great interview with Marion Kaiser. Is it Kaiser?
Kaiser, yeah.
DVD is old.
Yeah, I think I've seen that before. Elvis Presley's America. I think I have it on VHS tape. That's a really good documentary. It was done in like the late 80s or early 90s.
That's the 1990.
Yeah.
That's cool, Gina.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I'm over here burping.
That documentary, I made a bunch of shorts. I think I took little clips from that documentary, made some shorts.
Oh, yeah?
About a year ago, yeah. I think they even go to Tupelo, right? Gina, is that the one where they go to Tupelo and Ricky Nelson was there when they were filming?
Oh, Ricky Nelson.
And maybe even Colonel Tom Parker was there when they were filming. Yeah.
Grumpy, what are you up to, Grumpy? Grumpy, can I get your name, Grumpy? I feel bad calling you Grumpy. I know you're not Grumpy, right?
Yeah, that Charlie Hodge documentary is really good. That's the one where he's just outside sitting on a bench being interviewed about Elvis. That's a good documentary.
And Juju, do you have a name, Juju? KMPS. I just saw Charlie Hodges' video of my friend Elvis from '94. He told some great stories.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, wow.
I think it is on YouTube, Lacey, because that's where I got the clips to put on my shorts. So I think it is.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley's America.
Project.
There's a few really good videos like that on YouTube of just it's usually the fan clubs from the UK touring the US, and there's more than one. There's a few different ones on YouTube.
It says you guys might enjoy the thrift shops in the UK. All the charities over there tend to have individual shops in towns. Ask one of your English viewers. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys have that? Do you guys have like Goodwills out in Australia, or even Will's from France? Or
for some reason, like in my mind, I picture like going to like the Goodwill
or thrift stores,
and like over there, and it's like, oh my God, the Beatles, Herman's Hermits.
Right.
Oh my God, like the Rolling Stones. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking of all these. I always love that. The way he sang, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter.
Oh gosh. Gina said the other one I watched was The Missing Years about Elvis in the Army. Well, that's one's pretty interesting. It says, I've been working a lot lately, so nothing interesting. It says your shorts seem to get the most views.
Yeah, some of them get.
Some of them do. Lately, it's been
the short that I think has the most views. We have a short when we went to Lisa Marie's funeral, and it's Riley Keough at Lisa Marie's funeral, and that short has almost 800,000 views.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's before you know it, it's going to be hitting 1 million views.
Yeah, that one has a lot of views. But hopefully Adam gets kind of mad because I've been putting a lot of my kind of music out.
She puts a lot of 80s shorts, which I like. But every once in a while I get a little like nervous, like, oh man, are we gonna start losing our Elvis subscribers, you know? So
well, you know, a lot of people, and like I said, you guys, I'm just doing this on my end. I like to see 80 shorts to be popular a little bit more again, but
we're talking about doing some like 50s and 60s.
I was about to start doing those.
You know,
I was about to do a Monkeys the other day. Yesterday, I was working on the Monkeys, and I'm like, I don't see any of these shorts. I don't see any shorts of the Monkeys, and I'm like, are mine going to even hit? Is what I'm worried about.
You'll be the first one
because nobody's listening to 50s and 60s anymore. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I like The Last Train to Clarksville. And you were saying which one did you
Pleasantville.
Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Pleasant Valley Sunday. Yeah. Or I even like, I know, and see, I like songs that are not even like she or words. And you probably like,
is this the Monkeys?
Yeah, the Monkeys.
Yeah, but you like
stuff that's not.
I hate to say this about the Monkeys.
That does not get
I like
airplay.
My favorite Monkeys songs are the ones that were written by like Neil Diamond, and like when the Monkeys were like getting these really good songs by songwriters. And then at a certain point, the Monkeys had this like idea that wasn't that great, where they're like, hey, let's quit getting these awesome songwriters to give us songs and let's just write our own music.
What's wrong with that?
Well, that's when they quit having hits.
Yeah, but
at that point, the hits went away. And yeah, they had some good songs.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but if you're a fan, but that's the thing, you're a fan. Whoever's a Monkeys fan, that's a Monkees fan.
I
right?
like all the Monkees songs,
kind of like
but the hits are, where it's at.
I get it, but that's just the way it goes. Yeah, I don't know about that. What did Frederick say? What did Gina say? We call them Go Shop or Op Shops. I'm sorry, short for Opportunity Shops.
Oh, okay.
Mostly charities like the Salvation Army, Brotherhood of St. Lawrence, St. Vincent de Paul. Yeah, we have a Salvation Army over here too.
And
Gina.
St. Vincent de Paul sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frederick, FWIW. I'm actually Rick.
Rick.
It's my first name, but always went by Rick. Well, that's good to hear. Rick.
Yeah. That's
the
easier.
Rickster. The Rick. Who said that? There's him in the movie. The Rickster. I think it's just one of the guys. Oh, you don't remember just one of the guys where the girl dresses up.
Yeah, I
like,
remember that movie.
I think she calls him the Rickster, Rick.
Yeah. She calls him Rickster.
Yeah, something like that. Sounds like an 80s thing. I'm an 80s kid, so happy to see those shorts. Nice. Thank you. Gotta have a good variety. 50s rockabilly is still popular. Yeah, I'm trying there. Fond memories of watching the Monkees while staying with my grandma. I love the Monkees. Yeah. Love the Monkees. Like I said, I was going to do the Monkees. I was going to branch out to do other groups. Because I also like Ruby and the Romantics. I like different types of music. Like Nina Simone. But I'm thinking, I just know that those views are just not going to be there. Unfortunately, that's just how YouTube is right now.
I love that story about, our channel was doing really well and we were getting all these views. And like every time we looked at our analytics, it was like looking really great. You know what I mean? And we're like, okay, our channel's going somewhere. This is great. And then one day me and Mario are on the highway and I see this tour bus, and it's like a Mexican tour bus of some like mariachi band or something. I don't know. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You don't see tour buses every day. So I make a little video and I film it and I put it on YouTube and it didn't do very well. But for some reason, right after I posted it, our channel just tanked. And I swear for the next month after I posted that video, we weren't getting no views at all. Like we were getting like 5 views a day. You know what I mean? Before that, we were getting like thousands of views every day.
Yeah.
But then I told Mario, I'm like, oh, I ruined our channel by posting that video, man. Yeah. But it's just one of those things. You never know what's going to happen.
So that's how I feel with the 80s. With anything non-relating to Elvis, I think. I feel like I feel bad. I tell him, hopefully it's not me who's messing up, for a better word, saying messing up the channel, right? But I'm thinking, if you like 80s, we're in vintage, we're everything. We're not just Elvis related. So I don't know what's going on. And then I see other videos. I work hard on my videos. I tell them I see worse videos than mine. I'm not trying to say mine aren't all that, but I see worse videos where they just have a picture or not even the graphic is like a blurry picture. I love pictures, don't get me wrong. But when you see a blurry picture, they get all these views, and I'm like, how come I can't get any views?
She's working like 2 days on one video, and then she finally puts it out. It gets no views.
I have to put the.
It happens sometimes.
It's hard to line up the recording and the video sometimes, and the picture. It's hard to put graphics up there sometimes. So
Gina was saying that I appreciate you guys have a wide fan base, liking stuff after the 50s, but I don't watch them. I subscribe about 50s channels, mostly Elvis. Yeah, I understand,
Yeah.
Just watch whatever you like on our channel. And if it's not, we don't mind.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking about shorts, Gina. These are just shorts that I put out there, like the Bee Gees, right? It's something just related to 80s. That's the kind of music I grew up with. So, yeah.
I need to put some Jerry Lee content out, man.
We
don't have enough Jerry Lee content.
Put shorts out, though.
The killer, man.
Yep. Dude, I have a nice monkey vinyl collection, but their downfall was they started to take themselves too seriously as musicians. Yep. The fans like their pop hits, but they wanted to play hard rock. I know.
And then they did that movie where they're like, hey, let's have Jack Nicholson
And
direct
not only
it.
that, but Mike Nesmith, he wanted to do his country. Like he wanted to branch out and do his own thing, which it's fine, but that's not what they got hired for.
Did you ever see that movie they did, Head?
Yeah. Oh my.
That's a weird movie, man. Head. I don't even know what it's
But
about.
Jack Nicholson was a
What's that even about?
Oh, it's about, you know what's it about? It's kind of like like a psychedelic kind of thing. Is that you
I started watching this.
take a certain thing and you start to,
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. You
I don't
start
wanna go there,
experiencing
right?
things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just their
The visions that they see and
their reality,
yeah.
right?
But
it's not really reality, but it's their way.
the other night when I woke up really early in the morning, you were still asleep,
Mhm.
and I got on YouTube and I came across this movie and I started watching it. And I'm gonna have to finish this movie. It's called Roadie, and it's starring Meatloaf, and it's all about he becomes a roadie, and he's a roadie for like the people that are in this movie. First of all, Alice Cooper, Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah.
It's such a weird variety of people. Roy Orbison. It's just all these weird different musicians are in this
crazy.
movie. Yeah, but it's called Roadie, and it's starring Meatloaf. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but man, you guys look this movie up. It's weird.
Roadie.
Yeah, it's weird.
What did Rick say? Good case that the Monkees should be in the Rock Hall of Fame. Hopefully, while Mickey Dones is so.
Are they not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, I have not seen anything unless I'm wrong, but I never heard anything with them.
I quit taking the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame seriously about 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Because, for years when they first started, they were really putting in like people that deserve to be in there.
Yeah.
But now I feel like they're like, who could we put in this year? Let's see. Eminem. Yeah, he's in there now. Who do we got to put in next? It's just like, I don't know. I think they just put too many people in there that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah. Laura says YouTube changes their algorithms from time to time. I see other non-Elvis channels complaining about not getting views all of a sudden. Yeah, it like I said, it's still doing that with us. It just depends on what type of video. Gina says, now, yes, I would watch anything you put about Jerry Lee.
Yeah. Gotta love the killer.
Grumpy says, yes, I have seen that movie. Which one, Head or Roadie? Gina says, I don't understand how YouTube does things like algorithms. Don't even know what that means. I just like making videos about stuff I like because I don't have regulars who watch them. I think you have a great fan base, though, Gina. I think your channel is doing quite well.
Yeah.
If you ask, I mean, that's just our opinion. We think you're doing well. I think it's important not to worry about how many darn subscribers you have, but the ones that are committed to your channel, because that's who you're actually making it for.
Yeah.
And I think that's important to have.
Yeah. And if any of you guys are on here, Patrick Cat's Place for Elvis fans, that's Gina's channel. Check it out. She does a lot of reviews on like Elvis books.
Yeah.
Or, she'll go buy an Elvis record and she'll show you the record and
pretty cool.
Talk about it. And it's a pretty cool channel.
Yeah.
She even does quilting, man. You need to check out Gina's quilts. She does some really nice quilts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Grumpy said they watched Roadie. They watched that.
Oh, you did? You watched Roadie? It's just got such a weird variety of like musicians that they put in there, from Alice Cooper to Roy Orbison to Hank Williams Jr. It's really weird.
Pacific said,
you're welcome, Gina.
Don't care how many followers or viewers I have, Gina. That's true. You shouldn't care. But at the same time, to me, I guess in a sense, I care because I'm thinking, wow, we got all these darn subscribers, and then look at our lives. Like, where the heck are they?
Yeah.
And I wonder, but again, I'm assuming they're all from the shorts because we do create a lot of shorts. So people are just subscribing.
So we get subscribers
to see the shorts, not so much the videos. So I get that in a sense. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. But I'm happy. Like I said, it's kind of hard to control room when you got over 100 people. You imagine? There's no way we would be able to catch up with everybody if there's over 100 people.
You get too many people, it's hard. Yeah.
And then people start dropping us because they feel ignored or they feel like we're talking too darn much, like Gina always says we do. But but you see what I'm saying. If there's too many in a room, it's kind of hard to follow all that, and I think that's, to me,
because you're trying to
it's better.
balance, like Mari and I, like we're talking about something,
but we try
and then
to
we get
back.
comments popping up, and we want to finish our conversation, and we want to answer the comment.
Yeah.
And then the comment goes by, and then you
But
don't
then you
answer.
get people say, "Oh, you're talking too darn much. You're not
It's
paying
hard
attention
to balance. It's hard to balance that.
We're not doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to, and Gina would know this. I mean, you've done the live before, Gina. It's kind of hard to have all these messages pop up.
I think maybe if you're doing a live, like one person, it's easier to answer all the comments.
Because there's
but
nobody.
You and I were talking to each other.
We're talking to each other. It's kind of hard to focus on.
Yeah.
And then we lose track of what we said or what the person.
And you're over here being Katie Couric, and I'm Al Roker,
I thought you said I was Kathy Regis.
No, today you're Katie Couric and I'm Al Roker.
Yeah.
So.
I said, what is Grumpy say? I think rock and roll is pretty much dead, so they are just reaching for anyone who does other than choral music. Chorus? Is it choral music?
Choral music?
Am I reading that right?
Where at?
Choral music.
Oh yeah.
Grumpy says too many people and you have to have moderators to help you out. Exactly. But then how impersonal that sometimes feels when you do have moderators, because you're not necessarily answering them anymore. I've been to other channels when they have moderators and it's like I'm talking to them and not the person actually in the video, which is very annoying because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to talk to the person talking and the moderators telling me. It's like, okay, then I guess it's very impersonal. But I guess that has to happen someday if you get more people in viewing you. I guess that has to happen. Rock and roll dead? No way. You should see the records from the 50s and 60s. I know, Gina, but what we're saying is, like, when it comes to me making those shorts, I guarantee you we're not going to get the same views as Elvis.
Well, I think that's because the majority of people that are on line are probably a certain age, right?
Yeah.
And those people are.
Yeah, it's different. That's what I said. I love.
But the real cool, the true fans, the cool ones, we actually go to the record fairs, man,
right.
Buy those records.
Yep.
We're not just sitting around,
Yeah. Oh, would you
choir?
Choir,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, choir music.
Yes, it's true. Well, I see.
Choral, choir.
After the 60s. I'm showing my age. There's nothing wrong with your age, Gina. That's what we're trying to do is bring that back is music from that time era. But I know darn well when I make those shorts, watch, and I'll make them. You'll see them. Yeah. I don't see I'm going to get that many hits.
Remember what Milton Berle said? He said, "Give me the good old Frankie Valli days."
Yep. Because I even did one for the Beatles, and we didn't get that many hits on the Beatles. When we did the Beatles.
Yeah. The Fab Four.
You mean to tell me we didn't? I don't even know how many. I don't remember how many views, but I know
Gina. I'm just curious. I want to ask Gina this. I know you love like the early rock and roll, and you like even the stuff that's pre-rock and roll. Where do you draw the line, Gina? Are the Beatles like? Are you like, nah, forget the Beatles? I'm just wondering.
Gina.
Yeah.
Can't do the
Where
Beatles wrong.
Where do you draw the line, Gina?
Draw the line, Gina.
Yeah.
I said, what did Rick say? I stay away from Elvis channels that are obsessed with Priscilla. It brings hits, I guess, but that's the thing. And I'm not going to say anything about that, but we've had comments like our channel needs to stop. And I don't even think we do anything wrong when it comes to Priscilla, but I guess because I don't care for her. And obviously I say my things, and then Adam, because he supports her, we always get these negative dwarfs that come to our channel and leave bad comments like we need to stop. But I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys doing the same thing, talking about Priscilla. So I don't know. But you're right, Rick. We can't. Enough is enough already. Really. I mean, and then when I hate to say this about Priscilla, God, I'll probably pass away before Priscilla, but I'm just saying.
Saying.
I just hate to say this, but when she passes away, right? Are they gonna still be talking about it? I'm sure they are.
Well,
And Gina's probably one of them too.
well, they could.
Gina, right? Because I'm sure we will. I'm not gonna. I don't agree with her being married. I already said this. We're not gonna get into that, but I'm sure they're not gonna stop there. I know you're gonna. Those are some fighting words.
Gina says her musical taste is pretty wide. I like a lot of the classic music, 40s, 50s, 60s, country and western, gospel, blues, march, military music, bagpipes.
Ooh,
I like all that
I
stuff.
do
Sounds
too.
good, Gina.
Yeah,
It all sounds
you
good.
should put some videos up like
Yeah.
that, Gina, with bagpipes.
Yeah.
And
I love the country from like the 50s, 60s,
pretty
70s,
cool.
and even some of the early 80s. So I think that's when, but I love like all that early 50s and 60s country.
That's pretty cool.
Like Furlin Husky.
Yeah.
Put on some Furlin Husky, man. I'll be happy.
Oh gosh. What did Rick say? My mom is what? My mom is 85 and she's quite good, but she wouldn't understand YouTube. I finally fixed her Netflix for her.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
No, my dad is. Oh my God, my dad's young still. He's gonna be 69, I think. My dad's young, and he won't watch anything. He won't. If he still watches his rabbit ears, that's what he says. I'm fine with my rabbit ears. I don't need no cable. I don't need nothing. He watches the same darn channels.
Bonanzas, Gunsmoke.
He doesn't watch anything new. He'll sit there and watch reruns, and he's happy. And can I get him on YouTube? No. He doesn't even know we have a channel. He doesn't care. I can't get him to watch YouTube. Yeah.
Gina says she loved the JD Sumner LP that we showed. She got it and
plays
it heaps of times.
Such a beautiful tribute. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't sit there and watch that or listen to a Gina no more. It's too hard.
She'll be
I'll be crying all
weeping
day.
around the house.
All day. I can't sit there and watch that. It's too hard.
It used to be I could listen to any song and it wouldn't really affect me. And then I don't know what happened. You get to a certain age and you experience things in life and like, people pass away and whatever. And then next thing you know, you're in the car and all of a sudden a song comes on and you're you're bawling over there. It's like, oh, it's crazy.
And Gina, I do want to I don't know if you read my comments. I think you mentioned it before in another video it was our Elvis talk where we shared Lisa's, what was it? Kind of like a little, was it an excerpt or something? I don't know, where you felt like we were laughing afterwards and you said we kind of spoiled the mood. I was a little confused because I don't think we were trying to, and I want to apologize to anybody who thought we were laughing or mocking or whatever the case was. I think we weren't trying to be funny or laughing about Lisa or anything. I think it was more just,
I don't know. Maybe it was nervous laughter or something. Who knows?
I don't know what the laugh. I mean, I know we were laughing, but we weren't laughing at Lisa. I think if anything, I was laughing at the Michael Jackson thing that we always talk about. So apologize to Gina if you felt like we spoiled the mood for you. That wasn't our intention. Old
Shep.
Shep makes me cry every time.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
I love Old Shep.
Cannot watch that. Oh yeah, sorry. I know you weren't laughing over Lisa. You just changed tax on your discussion, Sonny. Yeah. Well.
Well, you know what it is?
Sometimes we do that, Gina.
It's also because sometimes I get like, and this bothers Mari. Sometimes I interrupt her while she's talking, but it's only because I get like this like fear that there's going to be so much dead air where no one's talking. So I'm like, I'm constantly trying to.
Yeah.
So.
He hates dead air.
Like this.
Like this when we're not talking. Oh, like let's do a moment where we don't talk for a minute. This is when we probably get the most views.
Wow, they're like, whoa, that's like the
We
most-
said a minute.
a minute.
Yeah, we're just not gonna talk for a minute. Let's see if we can do this. Just 1 minute.
Are you serious?
Yeah, look at the time, and we're not gonna talk for a minute, you guys. We'll be right back. 1 minute.
Man, that was crazy, Mari. That was
A minute.
peaceful. That was very
That's
peaceful.
peaceful. Woo! What did Gina say? You guys aren't the only ones to talk over each other. It seems to be an American trait. I lose track of what people are talking about when they talk over each other. Yeah, Adam doesn't like that though.
Bloody Americans.
Bloody. One.
Oh, that was a long minute, wasn't it? I couldn't even. I'm like, a minute. I got to get up.
That was
Forget it.
long, right? Did it feel long?
I got up. I did a tour of the other room. I was looking at Elvis memorabilia.
Gina, I don't know how you do it, sweetie. Being live by yourself, I think you're really courageous for that. I don't think I can go by myself. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say.
You should.
I think
Should try it.
Should try. We should try.
Give it a shot, man.
Ladies, there'll be a ladies' night. We should have a ladies' night, and then you should have a man night. A boys' night out.
So you're gonna have like a whole group of people. I'm gonna have like 2 people in the
And
room.
this is ladies when we gossip. We're really gonna bring out the gossipy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or what men do that they shouldn't do.
I don't do anything that I shouldn't. Everything I do is
right. Kick them to the curb.
well. It's almost time to.
Yeah, it's almost time for us to
draw
give you
this
guys.
to a-
And then, like I said, you guys, we're thinking about probably doing our live a little bit later. It seems like there's more people coming in later than in the morning, and I understand it's church day. Some people are sleeping, like Michelle and and Gina, who should be in bed. And so
I gotta go change my T-shirt too. You know?
is it?
Every time I do these lives, man, I get like the worst like armpit like sweat, man.
Mhm.
It's like a lake under my armpits.
Look at what Gina says. Going live by myself, like this live chat, no big deal. Most of the channels I watch who do live chats are on their own.
Bunch of brave souls. She walks away for a minute. I don't even know what to do. I'm like,
I mean, we do our best here, Gina, to answer everybody. So, and like I said, we do go back on our chats and answer everyone as much as we can. That's all we can do, right? I think any other channel will probably. I've seen channels where people just get ignored all day long. They sit there and do multiple comments, and they keep on and keep on. The person's still ignoring them. So I've been on those type of channels, but I don't think we're that bad, and I hope we're not like that, and we try not to be. So
yeah.
We try our best. I'm glad you caught us, Grumpy. Yeah. And hope you guys could join us on our retro. Yeah, we're doing something new on those types of lives. It's a little different than what we do on Elvis lives. I think Elvis is more of a peaceful, right?
hey, did you ever hear the story about when Led Zeppelin went to see Elvis?
No.
I don't know what year it was. I think it was like 1972. Might have been a little bit later. But Led Zeppelin went to see Elvis, they were in the audience. And I don't know if it was after the show or before the show. It might have been after the show. They hung out with Elvis, Robert Plant, and they talked about music and they talked about the blues because they both loved the blues, you know.
Yeah.
And Robert Plant sang a little bit of one of Elvis's songs. Maybe Love Me, you know, treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Yeah, so they hung out and Led Zeppelin and Elvis together one night only.
Yeah.
Wasn't that crazy?
What'd you say? Oh yeah, Mari, you aren't bad at all. I just like stirring you up. Oh no, it takes a little bit more than that, Gina. You haven't seen none yet.
I'm frightened.
Yeah. And he knows when I get there.
I'm scared, you know.
Have a good afternoon. You gotta go mow the lawn? Don't make sure you get lots of water out there, Rickster. We hope to see you hopefully on our Wednesday night lives. I think I like those. Those are really fun.
Yeah.
Gumby said, nice job, Adam.
Thank you very much.
He's coming into song. You promised Moody Blues too. Who was it? Was it Elizabeth?
Oh,
who won it?
You had to remember, didn't you?
I had to remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Pull up the lyrics on that.
Yeah, we had to remember.
One thing about me, man, I'm horrible with lyrics. Put me on the spot, I'll forget every word. So.
What was it? Elvis?
That's why I can never be.
Elvis.
I can never
Elvis.
be as good as Dean Z.
I'm trying to think how we say Elvis in Spanish. Do we say Elvis?
Elvis.
Elvis?
Elvis. Oh, Elvis. Ready?
What is there a certain one that says take one, take two? Doesn't matter.
Oh, this is going to be take 3.
This is
okay. I only do Moody Blue take 3. Okay. Doesn't like it. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, this first song I'm going to do for you. It was one of my biggest hit records. I mean, it was no bigger than the rest of them. It just sold quite a few more copies. But anyway, this is a sad song, you know. Where it's not only sad, it's plumb pitiful. It really tells a story, friends. You know. And anyways, okay, enough of that. Here's Moody Blue. Ready? Well, it's hard to be a gambler betting on a number that changes every time. Well, you think you're gonna win, you think she's giving in. A stranger's all you'll find. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what she's all about, but she's woman through and through. She's a complicated lady, so color my baby a moody blue. All right, hey, you know what? That's enough, man. That's enough.
Let me go into the chorus.
Into the chorus.
That's what we want to hear. It's mood, yeah.
You want to hear the chorus?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the chorus at, man? I lost
it. What? There you go.
Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
I got to stand up to sing the chorus, man. I can't sit down for that. What do you think this is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Where did I leave off? I think I left off. Okay.
Oh, Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue.
Okay. I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. Well, Moody Blue. See, I'm messing it all up, man. I haven't done Moody Blue in like 14 years, Mari. It's been 14 years.
Karaoke. Don't worry about it.
Well, I lost track of the words, man. And I haven't done Moody Blue in 14 years. Anyway.
As Gina says, do you ever see those live chat things where the YouTube host has another YouTube host on split screen and they chat to each other? Yeah.
Didn't they used to do that?
He did that with the
Yeah.
We're trying to figure that out, Gina, because that'll be cool to do.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Are you interested in doing that, Gina? Then we can, we can battle each other, Is that what you want, Gina? Do you want a girl there? Come on, Gina.
Battle.
How they do it? I don't know. Gina on TikTok is cute because that's what they do on TikTok. They split screen and they battle like who gets more like views, I guess, or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. So Gina's probably like, I don't even know what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They battle on TikTok to whoever gets more like likes or hearts or whatever. Do you know how to do that? It'll be fun to show you. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out once I get that going. We'll contact you, but let me try to figure that out. Hopefully in a few days, I'm gonna look into that. I'm sure we could do it. Just we need to figure that out. So I'll look into it, Gina, and that'll be cool. And then we got to set up a time though. You want to do the live, and then we can send out to our friends when we're gonna try to do that. Yeah. It'll probably have to be a time that works best for you, and then with the time change and everything.
You could be eating Tim Tams,
and you could be eating popcorn.
Hey, we don't know what Tim Tams are, but
yeah,
if you eat them,
all right, we'll call that popcorn night.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Next time, hey, I'm gonna give you a better Moody Blue next time, okay?
Liz,
you got me all mixed up, man.
Lizzie, I have to remind him, Liz, because
you know what I think we need to do?
Yeah,
I need to hear a little bit of that background music in there,
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, it's getting kind of late, you guys. It's getting late.
It's getting late.
It's getting wrapping it up, right? You guys are getting tired of us.
Yeah.
And Gina and Michelle, you guys, ladies, got to go to bed for sure. And whoever's on the other side that's watching us, I hope you guys have a good evening. But we'll be on Wednesday, and then Gina, I'm gonna try to figure that out as soon as I'll probably do it this afternoon and try to figure this out while you're dreaming away. So we'll figure this out.
It's like, and now the live stream is over.
Yeah. There you go. Keep saying it.
And so Mari's gonna click the button that stops the live stream. I'm sorry, our live stream is over.
Right.
But that's just life. Just take it as it comes, baby. We did the best live stream we could.
Yeah.
I know I probably messed up the words to Moody Blue a couple times. But you'll see us next week, right here again on AM Vintage.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Thank you guys for joining us. I know we go over a lot. It seems like it goes by fast, but we've been here a while. So, yeah. Everybody who's over the pond, have a great night. We'll see you guys soon. And everybody that's in the U.S., have a good day or wherever, good afternoon. And we'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday night.
We'll see you guys. We'll be here. I don't know if you guys are going to be here. We'll be here.
Thanks you guys so much for being with us. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.
Vaya con Dios. Igualmente. Thank you so much. You guys, it's been fun. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll see you guys, okay? Take care, everyone. We'll see you.